Post.
Right.
Oh, it's
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just over here on the internet.
Hey. Computers pew.
Yeah, facts though.
Computers shooting.
Don't mind me.
Bill Gates wrote a rootin'.
Oh, see, nah, I'm not doing this. Anyway. Damn, verification. Oh, yeah. Look, I ain't got time to play these games.
What's going on, my peoples?
All right, man. We are here. Hold on. I don't know why it sounds like that. Are we low, bro? I feel like we're low.
It sounds.
No. We can't have this. We can't have this. Pretend like you don't see this. Pretend like you don't see me.
Mulligan. There we go. This is how you know you keeping it hood is when you got a cup that's got snowflakes on it and it's not snowing.
That is keeping it hood, bro. Mm-hmm. I like it.
You keep it gangster out here. You know what I mean? You keep it gangster. You know what I mean?
You and Fab and the rest of them, huh?
You remember cups that you had in your house? They were glass, but they had the little square pattern on them. I feel like every black family had it. Whoa. you going full dance hall DJ right now with that one.
I was trying. My bad. Sound check. There we go.
Yeah,
all right. There we go. All right. A little sound check for him, man. You know, I had to get that. All right, bet. So now. Oh, there we go. Little crowd there, man.
Now I think you just a tad loud. Tad too spicy.
Too much Tabasco?
Yeah, a little too much cayenne. You know what I mean? Too much dip on your chip.
I tell you what, wherever we at right now, this is where we finna be. Shit. All right, that's it. Listen, man.
Smoker says, "What up, fellas?" And then Fisher says, "And ladies."
Yeah, facts though.
Don't do the baby now. Don't do that. Don't do like the baby did.
But you ain't got no lady songs, no songs for the ladies. But you ain't got that.
That was a terrible move by Dipset.
Yo, I'm still on a high from that. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah, that was great.
I am still on a high from that. And they had a Breakfast Club interview that I just saw 40 minutes ago. And they discussed their whole game plan, how they planned it out, everything that they were gonna do. Dog is great. I'm still on my super real hip hop high from the Versus joint. The Nas album. Still giving it up for Nas. You can't say I'm not an equal opportunity type of guy. Hey, I'm happy for Nas. But speaking of the Verses real quick, I think me and you are the locks of putting each other on and stuff. By that, it's like you started off. I'm gonna take it. Then if I run out of breath, you go. Hey, listen, man.
I feel like the last two have been the most game changing.
Yeah,
I feel like I might find them, but it'll take you to make the idea come together.
Yeah, you to go.
Yeah, the last two I feel like have been like ones.
Yeah. Listen, me and this man have talked to each other more this week than ever before, probably in life, son. Probably in life.
In a deep internet.
Facts, making moves. Young Fiction Lies in the building too. Ab Brown in the building.
Yo, shout out to Smoking.
No, Avery Brown. Yeah, he's Avery Brown on here, buddy.
The professional.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Shout out to Ab and shout out to Smoking. They both sent me bass loops. I've both been cooking up with them.
Sheesh.
Going crazy. I made a joint with Smoking the other day. He sent me some ideas. I was like, he was playing something. I was like, man, please send me something. And I finally got a chance just to sit and make beats, bro. A little jammer, you know what I mean? Little Kool-Aid jammer in there, you know?
Little jamboree.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, shout out to Smoking. Also, before we get into topics, I might do this on the show. I'm all over the room today. Special delivery.
Ooh,
not the special delivery.
He was already on Fish and Spaghetti. What?
Facts. So one more time, a little special delivery. I might unbox this joint on the show.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. Oracle, I'm trying to be like you, dog, because you've been going ham this past. Oracle has been flexing subtly. He hasn't been telling nobody, but you've been flexing. You've been going crazy lately. Every time I talk to you, you be like, yo, I bought this. Then I bought another his computer breaks. He's like, yeah, it broke. What? I just bought another. I'm like, dog, you ain't even got that one looked at. That one's still making the noise. It ain't even reset yet, and you done bought another one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm not gonna lie. I said for a moment in time. Sometimes you got to live vicariously through yourself, and that is what I'm doing right now. I'm being the guy that I want to be.
You going crazy? I ain't gonna pray. If y'all know how crazy Oracles go right now,
go ahead, man.
He going crazy.
Sometimes you got to be your own hero.
To put it in comparison, have you seen that video of Michael Jackson? He's shopping. It's like the giant chess set that's made out of like diamonds. He's like, 2 of those, 3 of those. Do I have that? Okay, give me another one. We'll put that's Oracle right now.
That is me right now.
Yeah.
Sometimes in life you got to do it, man. Listen, you know, you got a little rainy day something. You got to have some sunny day something too. I
feel like Cheek, and you just watching Jada put up like 80 points. You're like, man, he's going crazy right now.
That's all right, because I'm gonna sit down on the bench, and then you coming off the bench.
Lou Will, you know what I mean?
Somebody said, "Is that a Beat Club keyboard?" No, it's not. It's something. It's something else. It's something out of this world. Fictionalized. I'm so glad you're all right, Oracle. Yes, indeed. Effing Rona. That's right. Yeah, Rona. Thing of the past, bro. I'm feeling. How your man Trump say? I actually feel better than I ever felt in my life.
Yeah, you was down bad for a second.
I was, but truth is, I do actually feel better than I ever felt in my life because I'm over Rona and just other things that I'm doing in my life. I'm actually feeling pretty damn awesome.
The overhaul.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, full overhaul, man. Finna see, man. I'm finna hit the reset button on everything in life. Watch.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. But anyway, man, shout out to everybody that's here. I do have one topic to kind of kick it off, and it's from the post that was posted on my page this morning. Everybody that's in here, the question is, who is the most underrated rapper of all time? So, you know, it's a little light topic, a little something that, you know, it's provocative. It gets the people going. Yes, indeed. Sandman said, "Welcome back, Oracle. I appreciate you.
I have people who are underrated, but I don't know who the most underrated is. That's an intro. I need to go look through that. I didn't even get to see that, bro. My day was so crazy today. I ain't get to look at it. I was looking at that. Now, I just realized, like, he texted me. I forgot to hit him back, and then I'm out here tripping, dog. Forgive me. Charge it. What did they say? Charge it to the
charge to the game.
No, with the old church ladies, it was charge it to my head, not my heart, or something like that.
Oh yes, yes indeed.
There we go.
Damn, I ain't heard that joint in a minute, bro. I want some purse candy after hearing that. you remember purse candy?
Oh yeah, the Starlight Peppermints, the strawberry joints, the butterscotch joints. You know what I mean?
On deck, you understand?
Come on, every once in a while you get the Werthers. You know what I mean?
On deck, Miss Eileen had them. Your grandma had them. Miss Patricia had them. You know, Miss Odell and the First Lady had them. Everybody got the church candy in there.
You know, I grew up in the country where I was the keyboard player, the drummer, the cameraman. And I was also in the choir.
You survived off church candy. None of that shit was FDA approved.
Thanks. Ponzu, what up, bro?
People talking about the vaccine. None of that church candy is FDA approved at all, bro.
Nobody know where that strawberry candy come from.
And
it's like 2 different versions. It's a good one, then it's a trash one. Nobody talks about it. It's a trash version of the strawberry candy.
Facts.
It's horrible.
Why would you call me right now? Why would I have my All right.
All right, so we got, let's see, most underrated. Smoking Ace says Redman. I'm not mad. I can see that. Ponzu says Big Soldier. Hey, if I had to pick an answer, it might be that one. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna come off the top turnbuckle like Hacksaw Jim Duggan and hit you with a no-bow. Yeah, that's not.
It's funny because Bow Wow and Soulja Boy dropped a song produced by Pimpin' from them Franchise Boys. It's like my brain has to like it. It's like I don't even care for the song, but it's like it's so much of my childhood in one song. It's like I have to like it.
100%. It's just a period in time where you like, yo, anything from this period in time, I really like it.
Yeah.
So all right, so Soulja, after watching, after taking the vaccine.
So we play the keys.
Yeah, hey, nice. Pharaoh Monch. Man, I'm gonna comment on all of these when you're done. Razcast, see, all right, and what up, what up, what up? King Los, I gotta comment on that. All right,
so, I got one, and it's not the most, but it's one that it's so random, but I think if people understood, they would get it.
Who?
It's Childish Gambino. I feel like he's a great rapper, bro, and people don't really take him as serious as an artist. But every project he puts out, bro, is really, really good, bro.
I can't be mad. I can't be mad at that. Actually, I'm more curious because I know I've heard him, but I haven't listened to him as much as I probably should.
Because of the internet, one of my favorite albums. So I love that album, bro. Top to bottom, I love that album, right? His previous stuff where he was kind of on some emo singy stuff, I still love that. And then the newer stuff is a vibe. So I mean, I just think I don't want to say he's like the most underrated because I don't think he's the greatest rapper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think he's good, and I don't think people pay attention to how good he is.
He eludes the of all time part only because he has such a short career in comparison to everybody else. But in terms of being an underrated rapper, I can definitely see that. And I will check for more of his stuff. Now for me to rip you guys things apart that you mentioned here. It's like, no, actually, these are all good ones. Smoking Says Redman. To be honest with you, that was my number one pick. That was just, Redman, since the first album, since what? Redman has one of the best, hands down, not really mentioned. And to this day, you go to Redman's page right now, he probably dropped a song, a freestyle, and a video yesterday. The man drops this shit still to this day and still performs at peak level. He's actually one of those rare people that are getting better. Method Man is also a MC that is actually getting better the older they get. I've never seen anything like that before, but Redman, that's my pick off the top. Razcast, incredible. West Coast, for people that don't know, just check out Razcast. And if you're not familiar with his rap, just know that he played Cousin Harold in Menace. Short-lived part because got killed. I did not know that. Spoiler alert. Know that. But Raz, one of the most fire MCs ever. What we got after that? Pharoah Monch, one of my favorites. Pharoah Monch from Organized Confusion. It was him and Prince Poe. Pharoah Monch does not get mentioned enough. One of the, I'm not going to say like, he's not an Eminem-ish type rapper before Eminem, but he's just like one of the most intricate rappers ever in life. Organized Confusion did a song called Straight Bullet, which I say is a better and earlier version of Nas, I Gave You Power, where Nas rapped like he was a gun. They did Straight Bullet before that, and they rapped like from the point of a bullet. Amazing, bro. Amazing.
Crazy. It's funny how your list and my list are turning out because like DL put Pee Wee Longway. I was like, ooh, that's a great one.
I'm not mad at that.
Pee Wee Longway is great, dog. I don't know if you know
Pee Wee Longway. I do.
I have so many memories like on the Edgewood listening to Pee Wee Longway. It's great times, man. Like
Pee Wee Longway
place in my heart for Pee Wee Longway.
It's hilarious.
Blue M&Ms, man, the GOAT, man. Pee Wee is the GOAT, man.
Man, King Los. Okay, once again, that's the homie, but one of the best MCs I ever heard in my life. For those of you who know, I used to make beats for Los. Like every day we just sit, make beats, make songs, make beats, make songs. So I got to see him from like the age of 18. We were like super young, from like 18 and just evolve into what he is now. But I will say this about him, he's always been this good. Because when I met him, he had just been rapping maybe 2 years, a year, and he was this good, like he is now. So, yeah, that's the homie. But outside of being a homie, he's still one of the best I've ever heard. And after that, someone said, hold on.
Jim Drop says, can we talk about the fact Childish is even good at stand-up? That's what to me is wild. Like, he drops crazy albums. He was doing Star Wars. He's got the Atlanta show.
He's emo Nick Cannon.
Bro, and I'm just like, I want to know how you fit all this stuff in that time frame. Like, how do you delegate? Like, how do you get to that point where your delegation is that good, where you could do a TV show, Star Wars, and drop an album at the same time?
It's okay. they're actors, they're musicians, they're rappers, blah, 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 blah. Then there are those certain people. This goes back to like old school show business. Like if you think back to this is before both of our times, but like the Carol Burnett's, the Rodney Dangerfield type people, to a modern day version, somebody tries to kind of emulate that would be Cedric the Entertainer. Like you had to be like a all around great at everything. You had to know comedy, you had to know how to act, you had to know how to sing, you had to know how to dance. Betty White is like that.
Sure.
Betty White is from that school where you can do it all. And modern versions of that, Childish Gambino is definitely one. Nick Cannon, say what you want about him, he's one. Bruno, not quite, because I haven't seen him act or do stand up. Because all of these people have acted, done stand up, they've danced, they've sang.
That's true.
Like,
that's true. I feel
on a major level.
Sure.
So I call that the Betty White, Carol Burnett, Rodney Dangerfield, even like Frank Sinatra and the Rat Pack type guys. Yeah. A little bit of that, but yeah, Childish is that. Childish and Nick Cannon are definitely that, bro.
Jamie Foxx, another good example.
Facts. Yep, he's from that school too.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx, one of the people is just like, bro, why are you good at so many things, bro? Like, just pick one and sit down, bro. Like,
he can't. Jamie Foxx hosts a show called Can You Beat Shazam? I love that show, bro. I love that show.
Oh, that's the one I said I got to get my brother on. If I had to bring anybody on the show, as soon as I saw The Apprentice, I said, yeah, my brother will win that. Like immediately, dog. Yeah,
it's tough. And watching it, I do pretty well. I know B would kill it. B would kill it.
B would kill it. It's stuff like that. That's his vibe because he's good.
But you got to be a team on there. It's a 2-person.
And see, that's where I feel like I would be the weak link. You know what I mean? Like I know stuff, but I'd be like, yeah, what's that? It's the such and such. You know what I mean? She's seen this. Bro, I spent 20 minutes trying to look for this dang show, bro. You remember the show this is how I can remember it. It was a show on UPN with a girl who was she was an A&R at a record label, and she looked like Khalees. You know what I'm talking about? And bro, I spent 30 minutes trying to figure out the name. It's called Half and Half.
Yeah, with the sisters.
Bro, it bothered me. So bro, I'm texting everybody like, bro, what is the name of the show? And nobody could think of the name. Everybody gave you the same, like,
That's the chick from Half Baked.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, she's dope.
And I think their father was Tim Reed on that show, I believe. Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn, I forgot about that joint.
Oh, yeah.
Random. Yeah, Jamie, for sure.
Yeah.
Somebody said Lil Dicky is hella underrated. I agree.
Facts.
1,000,000%.
I feel like I claim him from Virginia, even though he's not from Virginia. He just went to school. You know, he went to Richmond.
I did not know that. I claim him from Virginia as well.
Him and Dave East, they both went to Richmond.
I know about Dave East. Mm-hmm. I will listen. We the Virginia delegation humbly accept Lil Dicky as an honorary Virginian.
I was so happy to do from the Lakers. It's this new kid on the Lakers. He's from like Roanoke. He's like right from right around the corner from me. I'm happy. Like already on my team, and you're from my hood. I'm copping the jersey. It's going down.
Come on, man. Virginia for the win.
Come on, man.
Virginia's for lovers. No, Virginia's for winners.
Facts. Jamie's gonna kill that Mike Tyson role. Oh yeah, he gonna go crazy.
I've been waiting.
He gonna go crazy
forever, bro.
He gonna go crazy. I'm actually scared for him. I feel like he gonna have one of them. What's the dude that went crazy doing the Joker joint? It like bothered him.
Heath Ledger. No. Yeah, Heath Ledger.
That's not a good example. I don't want that. No, that's not the example I was looking for.
Okay.
I feel like it was a lesser example of that one. Heath was the bad one, right? Didn't something bad happen to him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't want that example. I don't want Jamie Foxx. I just feel like you go that deep in Mike Tyson at that time. I feel like that's a wild role to get into. Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like even with Ray, if you look how like invested he is, it's crazy how he's like the perfect, like with Ray, is like that's like the perfect person to play it. For Mike Tyson, I couldn't think of a better person to play Mike Tyson.
Nah, he killed it. And who else did he played somebody else too and killed that too? I forgot. He did somebody else though. Jamie is a beast, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. He got all that, bro. Lil Dicky, not for nothing, is almost in that crowd of like the showmen that do everything.
The show
got the comedy, got the acting, got the music, just never like the dancing part. I think he's done stand up. I'm not sure.
He's funny.
He's comedic.
Mm-hmm.
All in all on what he does, so I wouldn't be surprised if he could do stand up. So he's kind of almost in there, minus like the dancing.
Yeah, bro. Freestyle and stuff, he's incredible, dog. Like he's super underrated.
Facts though. Facts.
We'll see. Okay, this is interesting. Can you be underrated if you only drop one album? I think so. Because you could be overrated if you drop one album.
Yes. I struggle with this when it comes to certain people. But I guess you can be underrated if you only drop one album.
Because like, think about it. Lauryn Hill only really dropped
That's
one.
The person.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the person that I have a problem with. I will say it right here. I have a problem with Lauryn Hill. And when people bring up Lauryn Hill, I always argue the GOAT status, but not because she's not a GOAT.
Right.
Because, look, okay, my thing with Lauryn Hill is she retired that part of her talent too soon for my personal taste. So it's not like no, she doesn't deserve it. I'm just upset. It's like I didn't get enough of it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
Whereas other people might have kept going with it. So I mean, like I said, when she was on the Nas album recently on the song Nobody, I was happy as hell to hear Lauryn give you about 32 bars. It's like somebody asked her where she's been, and she's like, I'll give you 32 about it in 2021. I'll explain the whole thing. But yeah, I'm just mad that she retired that after one album. Some could argue the Fugees albums earlier too, which count to me, but it just stopped way too soon. So
who are the most underrated female rappers?
Lauryn.
Oh, man.
Okay, so not Lauryn Hill. Oh,
Tink.
Definitely Tink. That's a good one.
What's her name? Chica. She's fire.
I don't know about Chica.
You gotta act. She's crazy.
What's that chick, Lady London or something? She's not really underrated though. She's just dope.
I'm trying to think of newer people.
I'm trying to think of older people.
Bro, even in history, bro, I feel like people are gonna look back at Nicki Minaj, even though the gimmick and all the stuff around it and all that, people are gonna look back at what she did for rap and see how far she pushed it. Because even, I mean, if you like it or not, she influenced all these girls. Like this wave of female rappers, all are Nicki Minaj, like babies. Just how like everybody's like a Juicy J, Lil Wayne, like baby now. It's like she's that person that birthed all these like new breeds of people that's coming out now. So I think in a way she's underrated, bro. I mean, I feel like people know she's great, but I feel like over time we gonna look at her like, man, she was really going crazy.
Right. Exactly. Bars. Best female MC to ever do it on the Oracle beat. But
I like it.
But listen, yeah, but Lauryn Hill had mad verses on them. Yeah, like I said, the Fugees albums and all that, but I appreciated those. But her album came after that, and then she only gave us one album. She didn't rhyme on the entire album, and then she just stopped rhyming after that, and it broke my heart. Latifah, I don't think Latifah was underrated. Jean Grey, yeah. Eve, not for nothing, Eve had bars. Bahamadia, there you go. Bahamadia, for people that don't know, Bahamadia was a female MC from Philly back in early 90s. Incredible. The Conscious Daughters, okay. Rod Digger is incredible to me. Shout out to Flip Mode and all that stuff.
Drizzy?
Nah, not in the underrated competition. Underrated conversation.
I'm trying to think
female Drizzy.
Right. Oh, Mia X. Ooh. I'm not mad.
I'm not.
I mean, I'm not. As it's weird because are we talking like rap or are we talking like overall?
I'm talking lyricists. I'm talking
that's different. That's different. So, yeah. If we talking overall, just like personality, then Mia X is great.
You know who used to be okay, not for nothing. Heather B. People just know her for being on the Sway,
yeah.
But yeah, Heather B used to be tough back in the day, bro.
Yeah, I was confused because I just didn't put the two together. That was her for a long time. I was like, wait, that's her? Yeah, she went crazy.
Heather B. But yeah, I go back with the female MCs, but I don't know in terms of being underrated because you can go back. Roxanne Shante was underrated a little bit to me. In terms of impact, people don't mention her enough. Antoinette, no one knows who that is, but Antoinette was all right too. But when it comes to female MCs, everybody knows MC Light, Latifah, just the regulars. But it's some out there, man. Somebody needs to do like a whole I don't want to use the term female MC. I don't want to be offending nobody, but that's just the term I'm going to use, so you know what I'm talking about. But somebody should do like a whole like greatest female MC list. I mean, they rank every other type of MC and rank everything else. Might as well do that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Smoking Ace says, and Heather B was on the first Real World. Bro, facts. I did not put that together.
And she was on the Half Baked soundtrack.
Bro, I ain't gonna. Real World is the greatest show ever, bro. One of the greatest shows. That, bro, I can't help it, bro. It's one of the shows. It's like Maury and Jerry Springer. If it's on TV, I gotta watch it, bro.
Damn,
I can't help it, bro. Bro, it's in there. If it's on, I gotta watch it, dog. I can't help it.
Not Jerry.
The challenge, bro. They're gonna go on forever.
Yo, somebody said, what was the first rap everybody heard, like on an album or movie? I know when I think the first, I gotta get my years because I was damn near a baby, but I remember. I just gotta get my years right. I think the first thing I ever heard and fell in love with was either LL Cool J Radio. No, probably Lottie Dottie or The Show. I remember being, I don't know how old I was, bro. Probably a toddler, if that. And I remember being at a cookout at my aunt's house and that joint came on the radio. And I was running outside. All the kids were outside and I just stopped in front of the radio in the kitchen and I stared at the radio. And my mom came in the kitchen like, yo, wanna go outside? I'm like, shh. like, yo, chill, lady. What is this? What? I need this. Can you go to the store or something and get me whatever this thing is? And after that, I think it might have been LL Cool J Radio, probably Run DMC, Raising Hell, all that shit. I just fell in love with it. I just wanted more and more and more. So it had to be like in the 80s.
I'm trying to think rap song. Ain't no telling, because my older brother listened to everything, and my brother was turned up. He listened to if whatever was the worst thing you could listen to at the time, that's what my brother was listening to. So that's probably what I was listening to. And then the first CD I really remember like bumping was Big Willie Style. Hey. That was like my first CD where I remember like as a kid, like I have to have that.
Man. So DL said Sugar Hill Gang, respect. Mm-hmm. Super respect. Something by LL, probably Smoking. Yeah, might have been like Radio or Rock the Bells or something like that. Yeah, I'm Bad. LL. Yeah, that was L's second album. I didn't know that because I was so young that in my mind all rappers were like grown adults. LL Cool J was actually 15 years old, bro. Like when Radio came out, his first album, he was 15, and I think the I'm Bad album came out just several years after that. Maybe
I didn't know he was that young.
Bruh, I had no idea. I didn't learn that until I was probably in my my teens or something like that. Because in my mind, all these people were grown. We're just grown men and grown women. Nah, they were actually teenagers, but LL Cool J was 15. And that's why he's not as old as you would think he is, just because he started so young.
So he just feel like he's been around forever because he's like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Bro, if y'all want to laugh, bro, the funniest video, I laughed at this video for like 10 minutes. It's a video of LL Cool J hanging with Magic Johnson and they're in Greece, and Magic Johnson's following the camera. Bro, I cried. I ain't never seen nobody follow the camera like that, dog.
Bro. Hilarious. And Magic Johnson got some of the best old man joke lines, like phrases from like pop culture, but they would be like slightly too old. Just maybe a few years too old.
Go show him the view. Go show him the view over there. No, I laughed. I was like, because I've seen the video and never paid attention to how he was following the camera. And then someone was like, bro, you see how he following the Drake? Bro.
He's not faking. And he said pull up on me way too many times.
Oh, yeah.
When they was pulling up to the restaurant on the boat. That was fly though. They was pulling up to the restaurant on the boat. That was fire. I was like, this is a different type of life, bro.
Oh yeah, that's a different type of rich.
Yeah, they're like, yo, this is not a filter behind this. Like, we don't use filters. This is two extremely rich people that have been extremely rich for way too long, just hanging out, having a good time with their kind.
I can't wait. Can't wait to get there.
Yeah,
good times.
Yeah, it's coming. I think I saw the movie Beat Street on TV when I was very young. Yeah, Beat Street, classic. LL Cool J, Jack the Ripper. Wow. Okay, I remember that joint.
Young Realistic, what up, bro?
Realistic, what up? Yo, what's the first hip hop album that you remember? Definitely. Yeah. All right. Yeah, there's some good ones in here, man. Y'all taking me back.
Yeah. Ooh, you want to talk about how complex? I'm reading this complex article. It says fans suspect HitBoi's King Disease 2 speech takes shots at Kanye West.
Suspects?
Yeah. That's the part where I was like, yeah, that's suspects is
complex. That is very kind of you.
He did everything with said. He did everything with said Kanye.
He said, yeah, and I don't even know if bro came out with his album yet, but yo, like, there's no suspecting there. Yo, my wife had the funniest joke. She was like, yo, during that speech, because Nas was like, I ain't got nothing to do with it. He's like, Nas was like the Homer Simpson meme backing into the bush.
the bush.
I was like, he had the wine glass, just a wine glass sticking out the bush by the time the speech was there.
You know when somebody say something wild, you just gotta put your head down and start drinking the wine.
Yeah,
like let me get up over out of here.
Man, I'm gonna wait this out.
I ain't gonna front though. I like it though. You know what I mean?
That energy was.
Hey, man.
Okay, he was right though. He was right. I mean, not saying he was right to take shots, but listen, he was like, yo, we not on Twitter. We not putting up a bunch of weird streams. And the thing that was right about it to me was like, yes, while the whole Kanye thing may be a rollout, it's a bit too long of a rollout.
Bro,
It's too, but hold on real quick.
Go ahead.
HitBoi and Nas, I think they told you on a Monday or something like, yo, by the way, bet you didn't know, we got a new album. Like, and guess what? It's coming out on Friday. And guess when it came out? Friday. And it was amazing. And people, they did it, didn't hype it up. They didn't even tell you about it. They just told you it's coming in a couple days. And then they came out with it when it was finished and it was fire. They didn't be like, yo, listen to the 3 demos we did and then come back tomorrow and listen to one more. I respect it, bro.
Hey, I like it because one, HitBoi's going crazy. He got the right to talk his, you know what I mean? Talk your shit, young man. You know what I mean? Hey, he put in the work. You know what I mean? So
facts,
if he want to talk shit, and then whatever relationship him and Kanye got, that's their personal business. You know what I mean? But that plays a factor into it. And then, hey, like if I'm doing stuff with one of the greatest rappers, and you know what I mean? Hey, I'm gonna talk my trash. And Iverson won at Jordan, you know what I mean? Kobe won at Jordan. The young guns got to go at people, you know what I mean? So I like it. You know what I mean?
And he showed and proved too. He did it after the deed was done. He talked it.
I hope some good music come out of it. Ain't nothing like some not like beef like we really like gonna argue, but we slightly dislike each other kind of beef. You know what I mean? Though for some reason the 808s hit a little bit better. You know what I mean? When you salty, when you put some salt on them, slightly dislike somebody. You know what I mean? I don't know. Something about the saturation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
it's like well seasoned 808s.
Oh, but what I was gonna say is it's a theory, bro. And I thought it was interesting. I had never heard this. What's this dude named Trap Lord Ross? I watched this YouTube video, right? He's a dude from England. He does all these like hip hop videos. He's kind of like the UK academics, right?
Gotcha.
And his theory is that Kanye is never going to release the album. That it's basically because Kanye always talks about being the new Walt Disney, right? That basically him running the stadium, Mercedes-Benz, is an experiment that he could travel and do the show over and over and over. And the only way you hear this album is that you come live or you watch the stream. And it's always going to kind of evolve. They're just going to tour, make new songs, play it. And that's what Donda is. It's like an art exhibit, basically, not an album. And that's why they keep pushing it off.
I'm not gonna lie, that's trash as shit.
That's why I was like, it seems like some Kanye thing that they would do, but I feel like they gotta release it. But it makes sense though, because I just don't feel like Kanye's gonna try to release the album like everybody else. I feel like it's with Kanye, it's always like, what is the other thing he's gonna try to do? So
agreed.
Interesting.
The only reason why I said that that's trash is because if that is in fact the case, it's being presented under the guise of this is an album that's coming out. And then if you actually don't put it out, then that's trash. Now, if from the jump, you're like, the only way you could hear it is this way, even though it's experimental, I would be 100% for that. And I'm like, yo, that is genius. But don't be like, yo, it's an album coming out tonight. Maybe tomorrow it's coming out, and it never comes out, because then that's just like kind of like a bait and switch.
So what you're saying is, if he would have sold it as that, it's like an evolving project.
Then it would have been genius to me.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. And I'm like, you selling $60 chicken tenders, you better come out with an album, bro.
Bro, they say he made $7 million on merch. Bro, and they did the math, bro. It's so genius though, because it's like allegedly he's paying like $1 million to rent the room, right? Most expensive rental property or whatever they're saying it is, right? First of all, dude was like, yo, who's putting that story out? It's probably him, right? Good press, you know what I mean? It's a story. Then two, it's like the overhead he makes, because if Apple will pay Drake to debut his album 20 million, I think it was 20 million, he was basically saying, you think if Kanye ain't got the #1 stream on Apple Music, they not paying him? So yeah, he might be spending $1 million a day to rent that place, but the amount of money he's bringing in for it is well worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a conversation that he's living in this place, he's streaming, then he's selling out this, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, $1 million a day to rent a jail cell is nuts to me. But if that's the case, it's good for him, it's good for the stadium, and I wouldn't be surprised that cost would be being split with people that benefit from it.
Yeah, I'm sure, bro. I'm sure
it's not like he's just every day like,
oh yeah,
here's my rent, sir.
Yeah, we know what it is. He got brand deals, stuff that's covering it. That's really, it's what it costs, but they done figured out some way to. Because even with Mercedes being on his merch, like, I'm sure that's a whole legal process to be able to sell stuff with the Mercedes logo on there. The stuff that you got to be able to go through to even get that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure they got all that worked out.
Yeah. Hey, man, it's interesting. It's very interesting to watch, just as long as there is music.
Yeah. Because they keep pushing it back. Because it was supposed to be, what is it? Now I think they said it's the 22nd.
I thought it was supposed to be well, yeah, I guess it would have been today, which would have been 13. So next week, it would be the 21st or something like that, I think.
What do you subscribe to the theory that he's like waiting for the Drake album to drop?
That would be a horrible game plan.
It's interesting. I feel like whoever drops first is at the disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because whoever drops afterwards is going to take the conversation away from that next person.
That's a fact. But to announce and start doing a whole bunch of stuff with your project and then to be playing a waiting game, because if that is your thing and I'm Drake, I'm like, oh yeah, November, December. Now what you gonna do?
Yeah, I do. I get what you're saying, because I think it is a such thing as too much anticipation. Like Kanye is good. It's like he had it at a point, but then after a while, you're gonna get like mad. Like, all right, bro, I'm tired of waiting about this. You know what I mean? Like, and then if Drake dropped, then it's like, all right, bro, Kanye, I'm tired of dealing with you. You keep saying you're gonna do something. Drake put out the album. Here it is. It's a great product. That makes sense though.
Like I said, if I gotta come to your house for dinner and you keep telling me every 5 minutes that the food is almost ready, and then you come out and you be like, actually come back tomorrow. We'll have dinner tomorrow. I'm like, I'm not hungry anymore. We're gonna go eat at Drake's place.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I mean? So now anyone that comes out that's halfway remotely going against him or whatever, all you have to do is come out with the album that you said you would come out with at the time you did, and you look like you're doing more.
Yeah, that's right.
And I just think that's it's unfortunate. Listen,
I think it's Kanye hyping it too much. I think it's got to be a balance or something. Even if it's a single, even if you drop a single and a video, I feel like that would calm people. Something. But the fact that it's been nothing is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's been demos, bro.
Yeah.
It's been demos.
I'm interested. I don't want to bash it because I don't know what the result is, and he might like do some crazy thing and it all makes sense. But it's an interesting project. I've never seen somebody make an album this way, which to me is kind of genius in a way.
It's very smart. It's very smart. I tend to voice my opinion about how I feel about what's currently going on at the time it's going on. So right now I'm like, yeah, this is trash how it's going. But if he comes out with an album and the album is great, I'll be the first to be like, yo, the album is phenomenal. It's a great album. But yeah, you know, I'm just kind of like, I voice my opinion for the moment. I'm not going to speculate how I'm going to feel in the future. I can just tell you how I feel about it now. And I'm like, bro, come out with an album. That's enough floating through the sky. Come back down and put stream. You want to upload anything, upload the album. Stop uploading yourself through the roof. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so Prentice says this is the first time in a while Nas dropped and Jay-Z didn't drop anything. And so we thought about that, right?
Yeah.
But what week was Kanye supposed to drop? Was that the same day? Because then technically that would have been a Jay-Z drop if it would have been the same day because they got that verse on there. So Kanye might have messed up the streak. You know what I mean?
Facts. Jay-Z like, come on, bro. You could at least put the song out with me on it.
Yeah, exactly. Like just drop that one.
Yeah,
put a drum on there. Put something on there.
I ain't gonna lie. If there was ever a day to not do something on the day that Nas did, it was the day King's Disease came out because that album is pretty good.
I still gotta listen to it.
I'll say this, and I'm not gonna give a full thing because I think we talked about it last week. It starts off a little shaky, nothing bad, nothing horrible, but once you hit the song Store Run, which is my favorite song on the entire album, it's all uphill from there.
Let me check it out.
Yeah. And I play that song at least 3 times a day. And guess what? The most appropriate time to play that song is when you go into the store, when you're on the store run.
No, yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Let's see. Have you heard the new Johnny Cinco and Hood Rich Pablo Juan collaboration album? What are your thoughts about it? Would you like to produce for artistically? So I haven't heard Hood Rich Pablo in a minute. So I used to be a part of this DJ group, and we used to like when new artists would come around, we would like help try to break their records, and he was one of the artists. So he's always been dope to me. I just haven't heard anything lately, but he's dope. I mean, I would love to. He's always been fire to me.
Fact. Oh, real quick, Masada NPC is in the building.
Yo, Masada, what up, bro?
Facts. What up? Store Run. That's my favorite. That's my favorite joint. All right, so real quick song breakdown. I don't mind talking about samples and stuff that people use once something is out already and the person's already got their flowers for using it. That song itself samples a song called Stop the Bells. I forget the name of the group. It's like Chairman of the Staff or something of the Staff is the name of the soul group. I've always loved that song, always wanted to sample it. I never flipped it, and I thought to flip the beginning is pretty dope. But HitBoi went around, he got like 3 parts from one like 57 seconds, one in 31 seconds, one in like 2 minutes or something, kind of did it up. I'm going to go ahead and say salute to Serato Sample. I don't know what he used for that, but Serato Sample is making people chop a lot more creatively.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, because before people would listen to a song, you take the good part, you listen to the beginning or whatever. But now, because of like the fine joint, people sample it from all over the song.
Oh, I love it, bro.
Fire, bro. Super fire. So that's just my speculation. And I believe the drums that he used on there with the chopped up drums from at least the snare from Theme from the Planets, which is my favorite, one of my favorite break beats by Dexter Wanzel, who is
incredible
father.
Incredible.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite breaks of all time. Like those were my go-to in whatever year. I probably had a 2-year run where like that was my go-to break to use and chop up.
Oh, so
yeah,
I gotta check it out.
Yeah, but okay. So someone said no disrespect. I don't mean any disrespect. Hood Rich is Hood Rich is dope, but his beats are trash. He needs you guys.
Oh, so.
Yikes.
Yo, TrackLib. Have you seen the content they're doing on IG?
Yes.
With the sample, I enjoy that. So they did one with K Tronada, and when you started about Serato Sample, made me think about
the Shaka Khan joint.
Yeah, where it's a record called At All, right? And I love the way he chopped that record because it's like he chopped it like regular, but then it's like these moments where he's like pitching the sample. So he's like taking a note and he's like playing it like a keyboard, and then he goes back into chopping it regular. And it's just like I love the way they show it and break it down. And I had put in my story. And mad people was like hitting me like, man, that's crazy how he like did that joint. Yeah, he went crazy on that joint. So I always enjoy seeing those joints. And to me, Serato Sample is the best for that kind of stuff.
Facts. That is actually, that's in my DNA. Like that is what I see when I go to sleep. that type of stuff. And that was the most intricate one I've seen. I know whoever does the video editing for those usually is like, okay, I gotta do a little work on this one. Because usually it's like, here's this part in this sample, they break it down. With this joint, they had to keep going back, go here, go back, go here. And it was only like a couple seconds of the entire song, but the chops were so intricate. It was like a million chops.
Oh
Yeah, he killed it.
Oh yeah, he's going crazy.
Yeah, man.
Let's see. I am says I pre-chop everything before Serato sample. Using it saves time to give me a completely different vibe. Love it.
Facts.
Okay.
I'll take in some downtime. I'll take songs, put them in Serato sample, chop them up easily, just having fun with the chops, and then I'll just save that like as a preset, like that Serato sample as a preset. So
okay.
So sometimes you just got songs or chops that you did a folder full of chops or whatever. I'll just have like in Ableton, I'll have the Serato sample, I'll chop the song, and then I'll group it and save that group as the name of the song. So I just have like all these Serato samples with songs that I'm already chopped.
Huh. Yeah. I gotta try it.
Yes, sir. They're coming out with an update too.
See, I use it like I just basically I'll make melodies. Like say if I'm having a day where I'm just like kind of chilling or I'm watching TV, I'll just make melodies and I'll make them like slower on purpose or faster or whatever. And then purposely I'm just making them just so I can sample myself. So I'll make them out of like in a different like kind of like texture or vibe that I'm trying to go just so I can sample myself. Like that the Cam joint I did that we made it. That's what it was. It was like an R&B. It was like a slow ballad. And then I just sample myself and then chop it and then put the drums up top of it. And that's kind of what I've been doing lately. That's been my vibe, bro.
Fire.
So
that song is fire, bro.
I don't know. Appreciate it, man. Man, the streams is going crazy on that. I think the project got like 1 million streams already.
See, I'm about to sit on the bench. You about to get on the court and go.
Hey man. I'm trying to get like Oracle, man.
Shit, I'm about to sit on the bench, cuz.
I'm trying to get like Oracle, man.
Yo, just give me the next little bit. Now I'm gonna go sit down.
I hold it down while you off handling business.
Yeah, I'm done with it after that. Yo, by the way, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm finna we can keep the party going, but I think I'm finna open this joint.
Ooh,
I don't know, man. Should I do this unboxing on chat? Should I do this unboxing on the joint? I'm gonna see what the chat say. And we get five people to agree, 6 people to agree, then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
You just gotta be very descriptive for the Spotify people.
Oh yes, that's right. Thank you. Thank you very much. I forgot we are on all streaming platforms.
How much does it cost to clear both sides of a sample business wise?
Man, it depends. It depends on it's a negotiation.
Yeah, a lot of times too, if you are upfront, they're cool about it. It's only when you you put it out and then you try to clear it, that's when the issues come in. That's when people get mad.
Facts. Yeah. Man. Okay, hold on. We got 2 things going on. We got 1, 2, 3 people that say yes, I should do the unboxing joint. But before we get to that, man, do we want to get into the sad business or we want to wait for the sad business?
Let's get it out the way, man.
Listen, Prentice just reminded us, and I don't believe Alexa, stop. I don't believe we didn't open up the show with this. R.I.P. man, Chucky Thompson, bro.
Man, legend, bro.
Whoa, listen, that's a legend loss. That's a producer loss. That's a DMV loss as well. Man. Yeah, that's just a loss all the way around, man. If you don't know about Chucky Thompson, listen, it's not too late to go at least celebrate this man's catalog. Come on, you got just to give you a couple joint. Faith, I remember Mary J. Happy, and then a million other Faith songs, a million other Mary J. songs.
Soon as I get home,
bro.
Chord progressions, insane.
Listen, the man's catalog is just vicious. I'm not even going to sit here and just start rattling it off, but one of them people, if you didn't know, as you go through the catalog, you're like, damn, that's my jam. Damn, that's my jam.
Oh yeah, his catalog is crazy, bro.
Ridiculous, man. That's a big loss for the producer community. Big loss for a legend, man. So R.I.P.
We was on the phone when I found out, because I think I saw B Cox post, and I was like, man, and I just saw the picture, and I'm like, wait, who is this? And then when I said the name, he was like, no, it can't be this person.
Yeah. I was like, nah, I was hoping that I was wrong. I was like, man, not that it's cool to anybody die. But I'm like, yo, I hope it's just somebody else that they call Big Chuck that I just have no idea that I've ever heard about. But immediately I was like, wait, Chucky Thompson? And yeah, sure enough, bro. R.I.P. to a legend. Air horns for Chucky Thompson, bro.
Yes, sir. Go run them streams up, man. I had a whole Faith like playlist of his stuff.
Yeah,
like his style is crazy. Like I love his
sample chops. Also crazy.
Yeah,
great sample selection. All right. Yes. Hey, man, it's not enough yeses in here, bro. Sorry, no unboxing. I guess I just need. I needed one or two more. It's just not there, bro. Sorry, no unboxing. Yeah.
Let's see. So I am says if you use Class C samples on TrackLib, it's $50. Simple process publishing varies based on the sample length. Yeah, I like what TrackLib's doing. They have a very smart concept, and I think they're gonna do well.
Facts. Facts. Shout out to TrackLib. Raheem Devon, Woman. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I forgot he did that one.
I didn't even know Chucky Thompson did that song. But hey,
I gotta say, I'm gonna sit and go through his like complete catalog because I know some ones where I just did not know he did, and I'm sure they is super genuine.
Facts. Okay. So, oh wait, we got another one. Yes, and then yes twice. All right, I will do this. I'm gonna do this joint. We can still keep talking. By the way, everybody in here, I'll be honest with you, we're kind of winging this show topic wise. So if you have a question, go ahead, put it in there. You know, not like your boys will ever run out of stuff to talk about or say, though. You know what I mean? We don't need you, but we appreciate you if you chip in.
Are you excited about Spotify Hi-Fi?
No, not at all.
Is it more?
Okay,
that's what I care about.
Are they going to charge me more? Because I have been a paying Spotify premium member since the first day they offered it. I've been paying Spotify every month. Sound quality is great enough for me to listen to songs on it. And if I really want the hi-fi experience, I also have Tidal, who's been offering that from day one at no additional cost because that's just their format. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if I'm really hyped up about it or not.
If it's for the free ski, I'm there. Let's go. I gotta pay more. I'm staying right, bro. I'm so tired of like subscribing to stuff, bro, and paying monthly for stuff, bro.
Yeah,
I'm trying to cut back.
I just canceled something the other day. Did you cancel?
Oh, I did. Right after you said it. It's just
I feel sorry.
Sorry, guys. I just saw like a little something flying in my face, trying to attack my eyeball.
Sub-Saharan gnat flying around, bro. Oh, Smoker says, should I go ahead and get the push 2, or is there any word on push 3? I haven't heard anything. I'll be honest with you, bro. Yeah. What's good? Battery operated gear. As I'm doing this, I will say, if you're into samplers and you're into novelty things, I always talk about the Korg MS1 micro sampler. Also battery operated. It run off of 6 AA batteries, which makes it incredibly dope. That joint was really ahead of its time. I don't know what else is battery operated. I will say this though, I'm kind of sad. I thought I was being smart and I bought a bunch of rechargeable AA batteries for the Korg. I'm like, oh, these are just going to be the Korg batteries, and they don't work with it. And that kind of made me sad. So I had to like just use those for all my like a remote control car that I have. I use those for that. Listen, man.
Hey, Oracle. Hey, Oracle living the life over there. Ask Oracle how many gadgets he got.
Inspector gadget.
No, that's facts. My dog. What's that? The commercial is like a touch of modern. It just looked like somebody just gave you a bunch of gift cards there. You went crazy.
Thanks. All right, man. We're doing an unboxing right now. Whatever's in this box. Let's see. It arrived at my door.
So your old laptop. He sends me this video with no context, and I just hear just like it sound. I said it sounded like a Hellcat. I just said,
Yes.
I was like, oh, laptop. I've never heard a laptop sound like that. I've heard the little click, the little when your hard drive goes out. I've never heard that one.
So to let people know what it was, it's my hard drive in there. But I hear everybody start hitting me like, yo, sorry to hear that. You need to go SSD. And what I was explaining to people was that laptop has 2 drives in it, a 2 terabyte SSD and a 2 terabyte mechanical drive. Mm-hmm. And what you were hearing was the mechanical drive, which was, of course, not the main drive. The SSD is the main drive. So that's why it still works and everything. It's just that noise. No one could sit and listen to that. Boy. By the way, since then, it has not made a sound.
That laptop auditioning for Fast and Furious 10, bro. That joint is like, oh, I'm getting this part, bro.
All right, back to the unboxing. Oh, paper. We're gonna file that away.
Is this gonna be an Oracle unboxing channel? Is this the beginning?
Yeah, this is the beginning. We have a USB. I have no idea why this is in there. We're gonna file that to the side too.
Do you still keep a USB with you? I remember a USB was necessary in the studio. I don't know when the last time I used a USB stick.
Nah. Remember I used to have the USB bracelet?
You did.
Yeah,
you was different, bro. Jam. You was different.
Yeah, I had
you was different.
At all times. I'm like, fucking, I had the 32 gigabyte USB bracelet on the wrist at all times, and I had like 4 of them joints.
Bro, I had to get a USB when I was building that computer, and I was so lost because I hadn't seen a USB in so long. I had to go buy one because I couldn't find it. But I know at one time, studio, bro, you couldn't live without having USBs. That was the thing. Was the That's when you knew you did something well. You played a couple weeks, so it was like, oh, what a USB at? And you're like, yeah, I did that. How many you want? You want these 3? Word, drag them on there, cuz. Drag them on there. It's named out. I put the BPM there. Go ahead, pull that up. Pull that up.
All right, we got a box within a box. So we're gonna take this main box here. We're gonna file that to the side. You understand? And now the main box. It is from, you guessed it, Dell computers. Yes. So this is the laptop that I immediately ordered. The second I heard my laptop sounding crazy, I told Trezor, I was like, yo, I'm just gonna get online. And not only did I get online, I had to get a laptop with all the specs I wanted, and I needed it as fast as I could get it. Because in my mind, I was dying. Actually, I'm not. I could have waited, but I was like, yo, I need whatever can fit the specs and is gonna get here tomorrow. That's where it is. Because you can't really buy a bad computer now. Yeah. There's no such thing. Like, everyone makes great, awesome computers. So I was able to get this. I put in all my specs and everything, and this Dell was the only one that was able to get to me within or less than 24 hours. And ladies and gentlemen,
yo, I was like, oh, you're not gonna try to get it changed, get it fixed? Nah, I just buy another one.
Nah, I ain't got time for that.
You had your mind made up. You was gonna get another
one. Because people be like, yo, let us hold it for a week. I don't have a week for you to hold my computer, bro. So, all right, we got this lovely. The only downside is that I had to get a 17-inch because that was the only size that this is available in.
That boy got that flat screen. You got that Vizio.
Man, listen.
That boy got that Vizio.
I'm finna hang this thing over the fireplace. All right, we're gonna take this box, we're gonna kick it and pluck it. That's what we do. We kick it. Bam, here we go. Oh, clamshell. Open that clamshell thing. Looking pretty fire here, bro.
That's great.
And not only that, you know,
that made me uncomfortable.
I got to get the 2-in-1. You thought I was gonna break this thing in half.
Oh, that made me uncomfortable.
Come on, you know all my joints is gonna be 2-in-1 touchscreens, bro.
As a Mac guy,
you was nervous.
I don't like that.
You was nervous.
I don't like that.
Only 2-in-1s for your boy. Only 2-in-1s for your boy. Yeah. So touchscreen, this thing is setting up and all that good stuff. I'm gonna let this do its thing. I ain't gonna close it. So what we have here.
I don't know why that bothers me.
Come on, I'm doing this. Now I'm just doing this to make you uncomfortable. That's all I'm doing.
You ever see them like pimple popping videos? It's like it's hard to watch. That's what that feels like for me. It's like, this is uncomfortable, bro.
Okay, so this joint here is a Dell Inspiron 7000. And I'm gonna tell you the specs in a minute. But first, I'm gonna tell you what I don't like. I don't like the trend now of the silver computers with the silver keys. To be honest with you, putting the backlight on when they have this configuration makes the keys harder to see. So you're better off in the daytime turning the backlight off, and then sometimes even at night. But I'm gonna let this kind of do its thing, and I'm gonna tell you the specs. This is a nice size trackpad too. It's a pretty big trackpad, and you got a full size number pad over there too.
Boy,
so
you got a desktop, a mobile desktop.
Facts though. So funny enough, this is about the same weight as my 15.6 inch HP. This is incredibly light. All right, so got the power joint, got a HDMI, got a USB, and then got a USB-C on this side, headphone jack, another regular USB, and of course the SD card slot. A lot of people sleep on the SD card slot. This is really this is another hard drive for your computer. You get the biggest SD card you can find. It's another drive. So the difference between this computer and my other one, you see that? You see how I'm doing that? Making you nervous?
I can't stand you, but it's
thing all the way back.
Bro, I can't stand you.
So the reason, the difference between this one is this is all SSD. There's only one drive in here. The other computer had two drives. It had a SSD 2 terabyte and a regular mechanical 2 terabyte. So, and I definitely hit a power button to turn it off. This has 32 gigs of RAM, a 2 terabyte SSD, and the new 11th generation i7 processor. And it's also a quad core. So it's kind of, it's pretty stacked. It's really stacked. The one thing I do know about this is I heard the speakers are trash. I don't really care about that. I'm not really listening to music through these speakers. And the graphics card is pretty decent, but I'm not one of those people that needs an insane graphics card because I'm not gaming on this joint at all. But I mean, overall, man, this thing looks kind of fire. I'm gonna go ahead and get it set up over the next.
What's your total of laptops? I'm just curious.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's a Dell XPS 13 right there, which is a beast. Dell actually sent me that when I did a 50 cent thing. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 laptops.
Bro, my dog goes crazy, dog.
Yes, indeed. Inspector Gadget. So yeah, man, I'm excited about this. It's gonna take me a couple days to set it up. I got everything backed up. The other computer is not making any noise right now, but I'm not falling for that tomfoolery. I'm gonna just go ahead and take a couple of days and put stuff on here. The bad part is it's just annoying to have to install everything on this joint. So I'm gonna sit this down, but before I do, I'm gonna do this one more time for Trezor. Oh,
can't stand you, man. Oracle's like, let me grab my Tuesday laptop.
Hey man, facts though.
It wasn't on my Wednesday laptop. It was definitely on the Tuesday.
Listen, I can't tell people what to get and what not to get if I don't to get it. You understand?
Hey, I'm trying to get like you, bro. That's goals right there, bro.
So yeah, it's pretty fire. I ain't gonna lie, I paid a bit more for this than I wanted to. Because the HP I have, which I love. I still love, even though that drive is making noise. I got that for an incredible steal because I was able to go ahead and just plot and plan. I think I got that whole joint for like, I forgot. I said it in the article, but it was like 14. It was something really low for 4 terabytes of hard drives, and it's a 32 gigs of RAM and all that type of stuff. But this one is a lot slightly more. What else we got? Oh, we got a power brick. Power brick ain't too diesel. It's just regular size brick.
Y'all spam ones in the chat if Oracle should make a YouTube for unboxing because he been buying everything. Shame.
All right, I think that's all that's in the box. That's cool that they gave me this USB unnecessarily. I don't even know how big this joint is, pause, but I don't know. It's just cool to have another USB. Shout out to y'all. I would have took a pen instead, but I'm not mad.
Yo, do you ever see, people will like sell sample packs and they'll be like, yo, you'll get this USB stick full of all these sounds. I never do those because I just don't know anybody who uses USB sticks. Is that something people would even be interested? I get why it works and why it's a good offer. So I'm not bashing the idea. I just don't know anybody. That's like me giving somebody a CD now. It's like, yo, dude.
Yeah, I think,
or is it just because I mean, I know CDs are still accessible, but it's hard. It would be work for me to try to play a CD. I would have to hook up my PlayStation 4 and then like, that's the only way. I don't even have a CD player in my car. I don't have a CD player nowhere. It's that kind of thing. And I know USBs isn't as difficult, but like,
yeah, I don't know. Other people I feel like it's unnecessary. I get the hype of having something physical. It kind of hypes up the sale a little bit more. But what are you going to do with that USB? Let's keep it real. You're going to plug it in your computer, and then you're going to copy the stuff onto your computer, which in the end result is the exact same thing you would have done if you just downloaded it, but instead you waited for a USB in the mail. And now you're going to take that USB, you're going to, just like I did that box, file it to the side, throw it away somewhere. I don't knock anybody to do it. I'm not hating on it, but to me, I feel like I want my stuff now, bro.
Yeah, and I feel like it's like all kinds of nightmares where somebody gonna be like, it's not gonna work, it's not working on my system. Yeah, you're gonna get defective ones. Defective joints. Yeah, it's too many variables.
By the way, shout out to ESK with the super dope instrumental albums. Super fire. Right. Yeah, go copy. Look at him on the back, looking like a big old pimp.
Oh, that's fire.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's super fire. High quality, but I really got up to get this Dell XPS 13 to with the fresh A1 sticker. This joint's a little old, and the reason why I wanted to break this out is because this one don't do it. It does do it, but it's different. I just want to make sure it's uncomfortable. This one,
see, that one don't bother you as much. I think it was I knew what that one was. I think it was the other one. I just didn't expect it to do that, and then you start bending it that way, and it's like, hey, what you doing? Too much dip on your chip. Too much dip on the chip.
That's a letdown right there. Damn you, XPS.
Okay, so yeah, I'm impatient. I need them sounds now. Okay, that's how I felt, bro. That's why I never would do those like kind of deals. I mean, I get it. Like having something tangible is good. Like opening something in the mail feels great. I think you had it called Nerdbox, where they would send you like these random boxes. I used to love it, bro. And it was the stupidest stuff, but it's just the fact that I got something in the mail. And it was like, normally mail is stressful. Like normally mail to me is bills. That's what I think of. So Nerdbox was awesome. Yeah, so to get something that was just like stupid and random in the mail is cool. So I get the allure of it, but I'm just like, bro, I'm not trying to mess with no damn USB stick.
Yeah, it's trash. Yo, Nerdbox was so great. You got a T-shirt every month with it. You got all types of like grown-up toys. Actually, they weren't even grown-up toys. They were just toys. Just keep it real. They were actual just toys, bro. Hold on, man. I missed some comments, bro. I know y'all was wilding in the comments.
A couple people said you need to do your unboxing YouTube, so take that, peer pressure. Haha.
Damn you. Y'all hate you, man. Yo, not really trying to do that, buddy.
Yeah, I just set you up, you know what I mean? Let's see. I'm looking for an on-the-go laptop right now too. Yo, buddy, Oracle is the guy. Yeah. Oracle got a laptop for every situation.
Listen, bro. Yo, Unbox Therapy. Yeah, Unbox Therapy is my channel. I watch that religiously. Yo, okay. So I guess this is what we're doing. We're just plugging other people's channels. Unbox Therapy is amazing. But if you want to be thoroughly entertained by unboxing, Flossie Carter.
That's a cool name.
Hands down, the best unboxing and the best gadget channel.
What was the dude that was on Tropic Thunder? What was Will Ferrell's name on there?
Wait, you talking about Robert Downey Jr.? Because Will Ferrell wasn't.
No, not the one where he's Jackie Moon when he played basketball.
Oh, semi-pro.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. My bad. Yeah, that's what Flossie. What is his name?
Carter.
Jackie Moon and Flossie Carter.
Moon.
They got the same. Like he definitely seemed like he played basketball and wear Converse.
A Flossie Carter video is like, yo, check this out, fam. Yo, flip them shits. This shit is amazing. Trying to tell you, Slam Boy certified. Bow, bong. It's like he's the most like New York dude you ever seen, but really great with the gadgets and all that, man. Shout out to Flossie Carter.
Let's see. I want reviews of VSTs and sound packs. Do people do reviews anymore like that? We had to do our own just because other people stopped doing them.
Yeah, we had to do our own. And I've had a couple done by like the major like online publications. And
there was a lot of issues that come with it.
It's kind of bland. I didn't really like it. It's not like I had to pay for it or anything like that, but it was just I felt like that you just run it through a machine because it's what you do. Like, oh yeah. Snaps and snares and crispies and blah blah blahs and nice and SoundOracle.net. Go get it.
Yeah,
it's more advertisement than an actual review.
Does anybody make content? I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to grow. I have ideas for the producer kit YouTube. I just don't have the time. So that's my issue. I just don't have the time for it. So I'm trying to, hey bro, ask people in the chat. I've been hitting people. If I could think of something, if I could hire people for something or as a play, I've been hitting people from the chat super crazy the past like 2 weeks just because I'm trying to get better at that. That's one of my goals is to be better at delegation, right? And whenever I'm trying to get better at something, I try to practice as much as I can and just like repeatedly just overdo it. So to me, it's like who better but the chat, the people, the squad, the people I talk to all the time.
The only people that matter. You guys. Facts though.
And Rihanna. She matters.
Yes, sir. Oh, yes, she doesn't matter. With a capital B. She matters with a capital B. Yeah. Never gonna make that switch to Mac, huh? Smoking. Get out of here, bro. I love you like a brother, but I'll fight you, bro. Beats Music, what up?
Beats, what up?
Yes, sir. All right. Well, I'm just going back trying to refresh the joint. Just get caught up here.
Could you do a tutorial producer laptop setup?
Well, what is that, to be honest with you? Let's think about it. It's just installing your hard drive and installing VSTs. I think that would actually be pretty boring.
I'm gonna install a cracked version. No, let me stop.
So what you want to do is you want to go to IStoleTheseVSTs.com and
make sure you disconnect the internet.
Yeah. Make sure you're offline. Use the blah blah code with the key gen with the man. Listen, it's a lot. Yo, I remember that life though,
bro. I feel like that life is like how sneakers are for me. It's too complicated, bro. It's too much stuff involved for me to get the product. I just want to buy the shoe, man. I'm not trying to win a raffle to go buy the shoe to do something else. I'm not trying to do all that. I just want to buy the shoe and it's at my house, right? It's simple. And I feel like that's how all the stuff is becoming, dog. It's like, no, this is too difficult, bro. Why is this process so much?
Facts. Like, yo, I gotta go to school for this. This is amazing. This is amazing. Hold on, you just make a image of your hard disk, makes life easier. It doesn't ever work for me because there's always like a hardware issue. You know what I mean? Like if you try to clone your main hard drive to a new computer, for some reason it's like a firmware issue. Not with everything, but like I'll go to use something one day that I don't normally use and it won't work for some reason. And I guess you can go back and uninstall it by then, though it's written like keys to your registry and shit. Then you got to go maybe clean out your registries. It's a bit much. I appreciate a fresh install as much as I complain about it because I always install less and less every time.
It's almost time for me, dog, because I got plugins in there, bro. I'm like, what? I don't even know what this does. Why is this here, bro? But then I don't want to delete it. Then I done made a beat with it or something. It's just like I always like overthink that, and it's like, all right, man, I need to. Am I the only one who doesn't update my computer because of my plugins?
Yes. Now that's a Mac thing. I'm not even going to do the Mac.
No, that's real. That's real. Bro, I'm scared to update because it's always like this gap of the new OS and then all your plugins not working, and then you got to wait, and then they fix it when all the updates come out. But it's always like a weird like space of where stuff is going to get weird. So I always wait. But the issue now is like my AirDrop doesn't work anymore, and it drives me crazy because I need to update my computer. So I'm getting forced. I'm getting, you know what I mean? They're trying to bully your boy.
Jeez. If Fiction says, are you still looking for a video editor? If so, what kind? Who isn't looking for a video editor? I'm gonna answer for him. Yes, he is.
Video editor, and I need help with my social stuff, man. That's my two biggest things. I need help with the social stuff. I need somebody to help me schedule. And the issue is the capture. It's not hard. It's just if I hire somebody from anywhere else, they don't know about production, so they can't write captions.
It's the culture thing.
Yeah, you have to know the culture, or you can't really do the job. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna get that Bob Marley.
When the music hits you,
you feel no pain.
Yes, written by Tyler RPM.
Yeah.
Shout out to Prentice. You were right. I had a bet that I couldn't find a super dope laptop for under 1,600, and that's why I got the HP. You're right. This one was not under 1,600. However, it was not really Mac price either.
Oh yeah.
You get a 32 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte SSD, etc. Mac, you're gonna spend about $4,000.
Oh yeah, it's going down.
It's gonna be fire though. I can't for it, but and you can't bend it back and forth, and you don't have touchscreen either.
Oh, I got it. DL says, when are you gonna do a producer masterclass at Visual? How to learn how to make master level beats? That would be awesome. So okay,
don't you have one of those?
Man, so okay, I'm gonna break it down. So we have the producer mindset, which is the beginning, right? So it's all about making beats. We got a bunch of Grammy Award winners talking about their process and their thoughts behind why they do some of the stuff they do, why they think the way they do about melodies. So that's to create the beat, right? Then my dog Oracle, I guess he's to my left, but yeah, whatever direction you want to say, he has a course that's like mixing, and he also just dropped a new one, just mastering. That also is like doubles as a whole teaching thing to make money. So we got the shebang, man. It's like
how to make the beats, how to mix the beats, how to mix the vocals, how to master, and then also how to make money with other people using these skills.
It's like the Amazon logo when it goes to the A to the Z.
There it is.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
Yeah.
That's a gem that a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know.
Vague question. What are the best songs about? I mean, I'll just say like pure emotion. My old manager, my dog, shout out to Keith, man. I always talk about Keith, big influence on like, you know what I mean? Like how I think about music and everything. He would always say, you have to be around whatever you're trying to make, right? And that's why I feel like when you see artists going through stuff, like when I feel like this Kanye album is going to be good because you hear that he's going through life stuff. Whenever you've got experience, I feel like you make great music. So that's why I talk about it was a year I was in the club, no bull, 365. I was in the club at Christmas. I was there on Thanksgiving. Like we was in the club, like smoking hoop every day. But we would go immediately after, and we would go to the studio, and we would just go turn up. You know what I mean? And then make music. So it's like experience. I feel like what stuff people can relate to. That's what makes great music. Is like if you're upset and making a song about how upset you are and how somebody did it, and you say it in a way that people can relate. Those do well. Love songs the same way, turn up songs, they all just have a certain relatability that you feel like you want to say it too, and you want to be a part of it.
That is a fact. I would like to add to that too, that I feel like the best songs they convey the emotion that you were feeling at the time of making it to the listener. Like the listener feels like you felt. If you really get into it and it goes across well, that person just automatically feels like you felt. And that's when I think you've really accomplished it.
Perfect example. Khalees, I hate you so much right now. That song comes on, she sounds like she about to key your car.
That's a fact.
That song come on, it's like I feel nervous with my tires just hearing the song. Like I'm like, oh, she about to slash my
ears. Yeah, your woman hates. She hates you now. Out of nowhere, she just hates you.
It's certain songs I don't even want to be played around my girl, just because I don't want that energy transferred. Because I don't want that. You ever get like that? The Beyonce and it's like she got cheated on song, and then that energy gets transferred, and it's like I ain't even doing that, bro. I'm over here minding my business. I'm over here, you know.
What you over there about? What
what you relating to? I'm over here chilling. I'm minding my business. Facts. You know what I mean? Yeah.
hey, look around. Everything's good. Everything's good.
Back to reality. I know she's good.
Wake up. You're having a bad dream. Yeah.
What is the spin the top? Inception.
Yeah. I don't know if I said it on here. This is truly random. This is a random show. Am I the only one here that likes nightmares?
You are by yourself. You
Slim.
Are tripping. You are wilding.
I love a good nightmare, bro. I had one the other night. I don't have them often. I had one the other night. It was so top notch, bro. I'm not going to do the whole thing because, they get more vague as the days go on. It was probably 2 days ago. Typical killer guy with a saw. It was real intricate, right? I'm part of it, running around, all that type of stuff. And then it ended. And when it ended, like the dude who was the killer, I was like, yeah, because I can kind of control my nightmares, which makes them fun for me. So the dude that did it, I was like, yo, this is a dope ending, but let's go back like halfway through the middle and like do a different ending. Went back to the middle,
not the Snyder cut.
Dog, did another ending. The ending was so fire. I'll tell you the ending. Since the dude was killing everybody with a saw, I finally made it out the house. I'm in the car with whoever my homie was. I have no idea who this person was. I'm in the car. I'm like, start the car. Let's get out of here. He's fumbling. Can't find the keys, right? Of course, classic. All of a sudden, you can't start the car. And all you hear is like a sound of a saw sawing through something. But we're looking around and we can't see where it is, anything. And then, boom, it went off. It was amazing, bro.
You by yourself.
Dog, I love it. Nightmare.
I'll leave that for you, bro. I'm cool. My imagination is too crazy. I don't know if y'all could. I have a very vivid imagination. Like when I talk about stuff, it's like I could see it, right? So dreams be wild, bro. So that's why I'm like, I hate dreaming, dog. I'd be upset. Like I'll wake up confused, like, oh yeah, that happened. And then be so confused that really didn't happen. So yeah, I'm cool. I'm good.
That's the best part too. When you wake up and you're like, oh man, that's not even really a thing. Oh, it's like getting off a long, hard day of work and taking your shoes off. You're like, yo, I woke up to a life that is where I'm not getting killed by somebody with a saw. This is amazing.
Yeah, that's all you, buddy.
Okay. I figured that.
That's all you.
No one's gonna cop to 11 nightmares.
No shame, but that's all you. You're gonna leave that for you.
That's cool. That's cool. I'll take it. That's
the I was about to make a good joke. I was about to make a good dog joke. It was there. Ooh, I felt it.
Yo, leave Reason alone, fam. Reason ain't do nothing.
I didn't say nothing,
you, bro.
No, you know what's crazy? Is when my brother came in town, right? We were going to this DJ event, and the headlining DJ that was supposed to be there was Toon. And I was so excited to see him, bro. So I could talk about the Reason meme thing, but he ended up not coming. He ended up not showing up.
You had the whole apology ready?
Right. I was just excited because I was gonna bring it up and I was gonna make jokes about it, and then I was gonna make another Reason joke, and hopefully he didn't, try to swing on me.
Shout out to Trump, man.
Yeah, shout out to Trump, though.
That would have been cool. That would have been cool.
It would have been funny though.
Yeah. Man, let's see. Yeah. Nightmares are dope. Y'all tripping.
Dreams and Nightmares, the intro, Meek Mill, that's dope.
Right. So how can the real thing not be dope, bro?
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. No, thanks.
Come on, man. Oh, okay. Wait, what's a tip for originality on this point? Okay, thank you. Listen, so one thing I kind of wanted to talk about, and it turns out I alluded to this earlier, is so we talk about, okay, my aunt, I love her to death, but I'm doing a show. So we talk about this thing now. Everyone's like, you got to make content, you got to make product, you got to do all of this stuff on consistently. We preach that too. We do something every Wednesday, just whatever. You got to do things consistently. However, what no one ever talks about is until when. No one ever talks about, because think about, you're just gonna do it every day till you die. No one ever talks about an exit plan.
Right.
And I'm not here to lay out an exit plan, but I just encourage people to think about it. It's gonna be down the road, especially if you're like super young. It's gonna be down the road, but that makes it better for you, because you have to plan ways to eventually shed yourself of some of the tasks and some of the responsibilities so you could actually enjoy your life and or get into other lucrative things or just other things in general. And a lot of that is going to be with building a team. A lot of that's going to be with delegating. That's why you see myself, you see Trezza, it's all about building a team. It's all about delegating, because to be an entrepreneur and to get in the game, you gotta love what you're doing. You wear a whole bunch of hats, but I think one of the goals should be to gradually take those hats.
Oh yeah.
And that doesn't mean that these things stop. The goal, at least to me, is to have the same business, if it's still lucrative, and have the same things going on, but you are not the person that has to do every single thing. So you can move on to do other things that may be related, they may not be related. But just to circle back around, man, just think about an exit plan. Not like, oh, tomorrow I want to get out of this, but you know, having to do something all the time consistently, that's great. And we learn that, but no one ever talks about until when, because you're not going to be 75 doing a Fruity Loops 808 video every Wednesday. At a certain, so what's it's not 75, is it 65, is it 55, is it 45? You know what I mean? So just kind of
metric.
Exactly. Have a goal, have an exit plan, but don't just run out the building and everything collapse. It'd be cool if you have something that's working, you could walk out and it's there. It's there for your family to have as a business. It's there to be sold as a fully functioning business to somebody else. Because at the end of the day, businesses were kind of made to be sold. Most of them were. So just something to think about, man.
I mean, even like, we talking about it in like e-commerce, which is like, what's your end goal? Which is a lot for a lot of people. Like e-commerce is to sell the business, right? And you know, it's certain factors that you can measure to that justify the valuation, right? So it's like, you know, I know e-commerce, like your subscriber list, your recurring revenue, all that stuff like factors into how much somebody pays you, and it's a formula that most people base it off.
Right.
But even for, exactly. But even for production, or if you're an artist, it's still ways that people exit out of the game. They start moving towards like more the music business side, or they'll like start making companies off their likenesses and sell that. Like it's a bunch of different ways. So even as producers, we have to think about what's the next step, rather than like, all right, so we're gonna make beats put them on YouTube. So after you do that for a certain period of time, what's the metric? And then what you gonna do after that? What's the next step after that? And I think, you know, people just gotta start making sure they break stuff down and think about the end in mind, and then work backwards, and then just keep doing that over and over, because I feel like that's an easy way to get caught up in just being lost, and then you be the guy that's doing the same one thing forever.
Yeah, you can't get out of it, or something else happens in your life and you have to just stop it.
Yeah,
totally. Yeah, you can't delegate it. You never figured out how, and now it's just over.
Exactly.
Revenue stream done. And you don't want that. You don't want that. You want to train people. You want to be able to get people to be you. You know.
Smoking Ace says, "I'm trying to be Hans Zimmer later in my life." Hey, that's a vibe.
See? Come on, man.
That's a vibe. And see, you know how to set yourself up for success. You know.
Yes, sir.
That's the key.
Yes, sir.
If you don't know, you have no guidance.
C Squad Records. What up? What up?
Yeah, C Squad. What up, bro?
Yeah. Oh yeah, can't say. Yeah, Prentice. Yeah, exit. Yeah, definitely.
How do you build business to protect your assets from being stolen or taken through lawsuits?
Short answer, LLC. But I mean, that's not all there is to it. But LLC, the LLC and LLC stands for Limited Liability Corporation. So that alone is kind of baked into the name.
Yeah, but also look it up. And
That's
because we can't say that, we can't give you financial advice like that. So we have to say we have to say after everything, look it up, which you should do anyway.
Not a doctor.
Yeah, which you should do anyway. If anybody just tells you to do something, then don't look it up. They're fucking crazy. Yeah.
All right, man. Let's see. Let me take a look at this to see if there was anything else. Oh, okay. This is not really no, it's not a topic. I'm not doing that. Something cool for people, super duper hip hop lovers out there. DJ Premier has a YouTube series out now called So What's Up, where he just talks about the creation of some of his bigger songs that he produced. Is really dope. The first episode was about him doing J. Rue the Damager, Come Clean. Everybody know that song. Heads up. You know, all that good stuff. And he shows the floppy disk for the S9 and talks about the S950 and how he used the Shelly Man sample, and how it's really dope. It's really dope to see the DNA and stuff. And the second episode is about how he did Big Unbelievable, which is a great song. Yeah, he talks about how, you know, Big wanted to do it, and it's just amazing. Not a spoiler alert, but the chorus on there, the the vocal in the chorus is from an R. Kelly song. And mentions everything about the beat except for the R. Kelly. Never mentions R. Kelly or the chorus.
Smart thing.
Not mad.
Smart thing.
Not mad, but it's a really dope series. It's only 2 episodes out. I would check it out now if I were you. And also for the same crowd, there's a podcast called Headspin. It's hip hop trivia. And it's really dope. 2 contestants battle each other in hip hop trivia and they win like some money or whatever. I would love to challenge somebody in this one day. Every time I listen to the show, I feel like I answer before the contestants do. And I think this is really dope. I'm trying to get Rich Camacho to challenge me to an episode of Headspin, but
he will not check it out. I feel like I'm good at stuff like that, like random trivia games and stuff like that.
No,
I feel like that's what's that game? Heads Up with the phone.
Oh, that's
I'm the guy. You want me on the team? I'm first round draft picked in that game, bro.
Bro, we might have to team up if we're ever somewhere in the future. We might have to team up on that because the first night I met my wife, I think where I really got her playing Taboo. She was like, "Wow, this dude is amazing." Taboo, same thing, same deal. Yeah. But yeah, man, Headspin, man, it's hip hop trivia, and it's amazing. And everybody, go tag my man Rich since 78 and tell him he needs to challenge me in Headspin and stop being scared. At Rich since 78, you'll see him. He's a scared guy in the photo who doesn't want to challenge me. That's
spicy.
My dude. That's my dude.
You on HitBoi mode right now?
Rich probably somewhere outside my house right now listening to this. About to knock on the door. Like
smoke,
like, yo, son, what you say about me? Yeah, that's my neighbor and my homie, man. So yeah, shout out to Rich. Yeah. Let's see what else.
I had brought up to Oracle that we should do like we should have like UnQuantized like movie night where it's like everybody in the squad. Because I think in Discord and stuff like that you could watch like group stuff. So we can watch like find a fire like music production documentary. Everybody could be on the chat watching that joint. That'd be hard, bro. I think that'd be a little vibe.
Dog, that'd be super fire.
Because there's a bunch of these like production joints that I feel like a lot of people ain't seen. Or we could do like a beat making video joint.
Ooh,
with the fire joints. I got a playlist, bro.
Now, you said people do that on Discord, huh? So if only we had a Discord.
It's only,
yeah. Right around the corner. Yeah, right around the corner. By the time you're thinking about exchanging your shorts for pants, the Discord will be here.
Facts. Yo, speaking of like YouTube and like making beats, do you remember these guys named Misto and Pizzy?
The name is familiar as hell. Refresh me though.
They were signed to Ryan Leslie, bro. Next selection for like, and they were one of the first guys that I ever watched document the whole beat making. They were early in the vlog game and would document with Ryan. And bro, and I don't know what made me think of them the other day, bro. It was so random. And I was like, bro, what happened to I used to love their drinks, dog.
Dog. Pisco and Miz is what I think that's the names are hella familiar. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Pizzy is a black dude and a white dude. And they very Ryan Leslie, like the videos were in that style. And it was like a whole thing though. It was bro, they had a membership club. This had to be like 20. No, it was like 2006, maybe 2005, maybe. They had a membership club where you get exclusive beat making. They were like super ahead, bro. And I haven't heard from them since. I had tried to look them up the other day, and I was like, man, what happened to them? But I was like, I know I can't be the only one that used to watch their beat making videos all the time.
Yo, man, that'd be dope. That'd be dope.
It said there needs to be a segment of whatever happened to with Rich and Trizza to highlight the artists that disappeared. Hey,
facts.
There's a girl on TikTok who does that, and she just finds like all these people, and bro, them just be having millions. So I'm like, bro,
hey,
they on to something.
Might be on to something. Let me executive produce that joint.
Oh, Charlie Puth doing attention. Yeah, Charlie Puth is insane, bro. Production wise, you know who Charlie is?
No.
His ear is crazy. He's like a singer, but he's a producer too. Fire, bro. But he's got like perfect pitch. Like he would be like, "Oh yeah, the cicadas in the back, that's an A."
Jeez, and I love people like that.
Yeah, he'd be like, "Oh, the microwave beep. Oh yeah, that's an E," and he'll like play it like He's one of those guys, dog. So his whole TikTok is just him like, oh yeah, it's this, blah 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 blah.
Dog,
Yeah.
that's fire.
He's cold though. You know who he is. Though. He had that song with Wiz Khalifa, "When I See You Again." He's the one singing on it.
Oh wait, the piano.
Yeah, Charlie
Dude.
Puth. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know exactly
Yeah,
who
he's
you're
cold.
talking about.
He's
I know
cold.
exactly who you're talking. Yeah, he's super cold.
The Lab 720 says, "Forgive me, I'm super late, but did Ryan Leslie ever get his laptop back?" So man, look it up, dog. It's a crazy story. He ended up getting it back, but they wiped the hard drive, and he had a reward for $1 million. So he ended up getting sued because he still had to pay the $1 million because law, man. I think it's because he technically didn't say I need the information to be back safely. I think he said the laptop back. So technically he got the laptop back. He didn't say anything about the information. So he had to end up paying $1 million, bro.
Did he pay the $1 million or did he settle?
Know. I know he got sued, but he probably had to settle and got that was a lot of money.
I'm imagining if he had to settle. I'm just spitballing here, maybe $100 to $200
But then imagine how much he lost on the music and tour and all that stuff too.
Yeah.
You know how many placements somebody probably hit him for? Like, yeah, let me get them stems. Like, ooh, can't get them files, huh?
Yo, why would you erase it though? That
that's cold.
You're really an ass for that.
Yeah, that's cold, bro.
Dog, you gonna take the man's stuff, then give it back, but only after you erase it. That's personal.
Yeah,
for some reason you just hated one of the coolest dudes in music for no apparent reason.
His girl loved Addicted, and he didn't like how much he was singing along to her. Like, hey,
just sitting there deleting files. I hate your
wait
art.
a minute.
I hate your suits. I hate your videos.
I hate that bongo you put in that.
You rented that trumpet. I hated that. Yeah,
I do love Sherry Dennis. I love you. That's a great song. But besides that, I hate you. Yeah, that's foul, bro. That's where the law is like, bro. Come on, you know what this man meant, dog. You know the laptop ain't
playing.
It's not the laptop that's valuable. It's what's on it. It's the the IP.
But wait, so in order to get the money, you have to admit to being the person. Well, no, you don't have to admit to being the person that stole it. You have to admit to being the person that found it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not gonna be the guy that punched you in the face. I'll just happen to know the guy that punched you in the face. Since I'm getting technical about it.
That's a common thing of people taking the hard drives and being like, oh well, here's the the ransom. I need this, and I give it back to rappers. It happened to Sway Lee. That was a couple months ago, and the dude was like trying to like get like 10 grand for the hard drive because he left it at the airport, and somebody just picked it up, and then I'm like, bruh, I got to back up. Enjoy the drums, my dog.
Yeah,
tag
drop
ID.
Dropbox. I'm fine. They're gonna go out there and try to leak all your stuff. I'm like, no one follows you anyway.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
that is a fact. Yo, speaking of nobody cares, I just want to put a PSA out there. No one cares about you on the internet. That's not to be bad, but somebody reached out to me and they were kind of upset because somebody said something about them on the internet. It just happened to be on one of my comments. And I just basically had to be like, listen, no one remembers that but you. No one cared about that but you. And somebody needs to hear this, man. Listen, the shit is not real. No one cares. And the best way to not go through stuff like this, here's my rule. A debate is one thing. Going back and forth with somebody is another thing. No more than 2 exchanges on your part. You say what you got to say. They say something. Maybe you say one more thing. That's it. Don't do more than that. Like I said, maybe if it's not that deep and it's not a problem, all right, cool. But if it's like a full out argument, don't do it, bro. Yo, 1 thing, 2 things, you got it, fam. I don't know you. You don't know me. Your opinion doesn't matter to me at all. And also, no one is looking at it because that person said, well, yo, you have almost 100,000 followers. And they all saw it. I said, fam, 10 people saw that. And none of them remember it at all.
Did I say something spicy?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was just two random people. I didn't know that happened to be arguing in my
I was like,
comments.
Wait,
It wasn't. No.
Wait,
It wasn't you. See, but that's a problem. See, that's how you know you talk spicy all the time because you're like, damn, what I do now, bro?
Like, damn, that's the stinger. That's the stinger out.
Yeah, but listen, man, you know, and it's not to bash anybody or anything like that, but
Right.
I'm just like, yo, do not let people that you don't know and don't respect have that much control and power over your emotions. You got way more to do with your life. Just don't give anybody that type of power over you when you don't have to. Yeah, you're not going to change their mind. And even if you could change their mind, their job is to be combative towards you.
Right.
And I'll say this much too. If someone has a private page, you're definitely wasting your time.
Oh, yeah. I've never been that person. I'm glad, but I've never just got joy out of being a troll. It's like, it doesn't really bring me no joy of like, hey, I'm just going to talk trash in the comments. It's like, bro, what does that do for me, dog? I'm always big on like, I feel like if you put that energy out, that's what you get coming back to you. So I always be like, yo, I'm trying to put out this, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be the good vibe, and hopefully that comes back.
I don't understand trolling. I don't understand telling somebody that you don't like them or something they're saying on their page, on their platform, or on their page. I never understood that. And the thing I really don't understand is people that will write negative comments on ads.
Oh, I hate those people, bro.
Slim, someone is paying hard-earned money to promote their product, and you getting out there and be like, yo, you don't even know the person. You don't know nothing about the product. You're just like, yo, this shit's trash, or this sounds stupid. That's like that's like someone having a restaurant. You standing outside of the restaurant with a sign like, yo, don't eat in there. It's trash. I never ate in there myself, but I'm just an asshole, so don't ever go in there. Bro. Like, that's taking money off of, that's taking money off the table. It's taking food off people's kids' plates just because you want to be a troll or asshole on the internet. Like, you know, and the people that need to hear this aren't the people that are listening to it. But, you know, I just feel like it needs to be said as a PSA. It's just going to live on the internet in infamy, and somebody's going to see it and change their ways.
So I'd be so mad. I would never use this. Like, bro, keep scrolling, dog.
Facts.
I don't use sample packs. Sample packs are cheap. Scroll your ass on there.
Yeah, this is not for you then.
And they beats always be terrible, bro. It always be the ones that need the sample packs, be the one that be criticizing the sample packs. Like, bro, please, you need it, dog. Yes. Drag that drum over there, please. Replace that kick you're using.
All the help you, bro. Your beats need all the king's horses and all the king's men.
Everything, bro.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, that's just being a trash human being. Yeah. Trolling is just really being a trash human being. And in this age of people being mentally unstable due to social media and the internet and all that type of stuff, you out there just like pushing the button to see who you could drive over the edge. That's really just being a trash human. So, you know.
I ain't got time for all that like YouTube and internet drama, bro. I got enough life problems and trying to be responsible. I got to keep up with that kind of stuff.
Facts.
I'm cool, bro.
Yo, by the way, points to fictionalized. Do you see her last comment? Points. Where's the air horn?
I didn't even know you could do those. That's a good one.
Yeah. I didn't either. We're not taking advantage of this platform at all.
And someone says we can't even hit the heart button anymore. I do know that you could do emotes on here. I'm pretty sure. I had to hit busy. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Dang it. I was supposed to text busy. I had text busy to ask him about the emotes thing. That was part of I wrote it down, a list of stuff. And then I think I got, because today, my day was off today and I ended up not hitting busy.
I thought you had to text busy to see if he could come on the show.
No, I texted him because I was going to ask him about the emotes. I was going to ask him about some other like advice stuff. And then I was supposed to hit him today. But then my day got through because, you know, my daughter got sick and she didn't go to school and all that stuff. So, yeah, no emotes this week, but I'll figure it out. I'm gonna figure that out also.
Next week we're gonna get it.
Well, no, give me some time. Give me some time. What's the next week? Give me some time. I gotta figure out what they're gonna be.
Oh no, come back at 8. We'll have it straight.
But I'm gonna outsource it. And somebody else is gonna do it, which is gonna get it done. You know what I
mean? That is the power of outsourcing. Also, damn, I said also, and then immediately forgot what I was about to say. All right, it'll come back to me. Let's see. I think I read a comment and it made me think of it. I don't know. Oh, why folks do that, I'll never know. Total waste of time. Prentice, you are 100% correct, bro.
I'd rather spend that one little time write a comment or something positive that I can network and get something beneficial rather than writing a negative. Bro, you know how mad I got to be to write a review?
Facts. I'm not. Never.
Bro, I gotta be upset, bro, to write a review. It's only been a few times where I'm like, all right, I'm writing a review, bro.
It gotta be super terrible. Yeah, to write it.
Only if it's the help. If it's the homies and they like, or somebody that I respect, like what is it? My best friend Jacob. Every time I see his plug-in ad, I always like and I throw like fire emojis. Even I don't know Jacob like that. I talk to him like once or twice, but I know he's in the community. I know what he's doing is good. I know the product is good. So it's like, yo, I'm gonna share that love, bro. Anytime it's stuff like that,
yes,
cool. You get the vibe. You know what I mean?
Anytime you see somebody that you rock with or somebody that you know is doing good, if you see their ad, write a comment, leave some fire emojis, leave a like. It just helps the person out.
Oh, yeah.
However, I'll say this though. If you know you do not want to buy that product for whatever reason, not that you don't like it, but it's just maybe not your thing, don't click on that ad. Because every time you're gonna that's another thing. True. But every time you click on somebody's ad and you go to their page, they pay for that. Like that costs them when you click on it and go to their page. And also, yes, you will get caught up in the rapture. If they have their pixels set up right, you're gonna be seeing more and more and more from that person.
That's facts. Do you all attend any virtual events? Do I?
Man, listen, life has been all virtual events. For the most part, the last year or so. Yes.
I am virtual event coursed up shawty. If it's a course or a virtual
webinar,
if it teaches me what I need to know, I'm there, bro.
Yeah.
I've done probably one a week. something like that. Bro. It's a lot, bro. I do a lot of courses. A lot of courses.
Facts. Okay, I like what you're doing here, Fictionalized. I see what you're doing here. So, what cereal box would you want to find your producer promo picture on, like the athletes do?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I mean, listen, the most obvious thing is going to be Fruit Loops, just because it has the word loops in it. Ooh. Not really happy about the first word, but it's all right. You just put a TY at the end, and that's Fruity Loops. But I think that'd be dope.
I was gonna go for the Honey Nut Cheerios. You know what I mean? Classic. I feel like a staple. I feel like if you're young, you could appreciate the Honey Nut Cheerios, but if you're older, you also could appreciate Honey Nut. It spans generations. You know what I'm saying?
And they're loops. They're also loops.
I feel like that's a good one.
Still loops.
It's either that
to change my answer,
or I got to go super wild. I got to go like the cereal that's like. It's like French toast, but it's also like a Pop-Tart inside of a cereal kind of joint. It's got to go. It's got to be either something safe or experimental. That's how you got to go.
Oh, the cinnamon toast marshmallow limited meat flavored edition. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You lost me there.
Wow, man. You say you want to go wild,
okay,
bro.
Okay. You went over the top. You went too crazy. That's a good question. Let me find out Fiction Nardwar for real. She gonna be asking all these other questions. So in third grade. Your best friend was named Kenneth. You're like, well, wait, how did you know?
Right. No, that's fire. I like that line of questioning. Fruity Pebbles, man. Listen, I see you out there.
Yo, I don't know if it's just me. Fruity Pebbles is trash. I've never got with them.
Fruity Pebbles turns into soggy confetti in 3, 2, 1. Soggy confetti.
See, and I'm not a good cereal guy. I know this is a producer podcast, but I can't give accurate judgments on cereal for one valid reason, guys. I don't do milk of any kind, right? So I'm a dry cereal eater, right? Every cereal I eat, it's dry. I don't
type in dry cereal eater.
I am the pour the cereal. You get the hood, you know what I mean? You get the little shake, you know what I mean? Hey, that's me.
I can't be mad at you, bro.
So I feel like my interpretation of cereal is completely different than everybody else since I don't drink milk and never have. You know what I mean? It's just childhood, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I stopped eating cereal myself. If I do, I go with a grown-up cereal now. The kiddiest I'll get is Honey Nut Cheerios, but I haven't eaten cereal in a minute because for some reason, cereal makes me sleepy. In the last like 5 years, cereal makes me sleepy. I have no idea why, bro. It's the weirdest thing.
You're different, bro. But you be drinking coffee at like, or gonna be drinking coffee at 9 p.m. I'll be like, bro, what are you doing, dog?
I'll be at Starbucks at 10 p.m. getting a triple espresso.
No, I can't drink coffee past 9:30 or it's a wrap. I'm not sleeping that night. If I drink coffee past 9:30, it's a wrap, dog. I'm up all night.
Nah, coffee will keep me up. But if I'm like, I want to go to sleep, I'll just go to sleep. Yeah, no, regardless, I can have all the shots of espresso in the world. If I want to go to sleep, I'm just going to sleep. But I will say, I haven't had coffee in 3 or 4 weeks, and I'm probably not going to be drinking coffee at least for the next 60 days. I'm not going to be doing anything. I'm not drinking liquor. By the way, yeah, this week's red cup and last week's red cup, strictly ice water. I'm hitting the reset on a lot of things in life. So yeah, no coffee, no drinking, none of that.
That's cool. I understand. After you have COVID, I'm sure that kind of, will get your mindset on some super healthy.
Yo, the funny thing is, the reset kind of came. I was like, I'll make this decision. I took the first step to do the reset, and then 2 days later, I got a positive COVID test. So I actually had COVID.
Oh, you was already playing it.
Yeah. Because I ain't gonna lie, I went to the doctor. That's how you know you're hitting the reset. Like, yo, doc, hook me up. Tell me everything about myself on the inside. That was the first thing I did. And then 2 days later, I had a positive COVID test, which means I actually had COVID already.
Oh, so
yeah, exactly. And doctors are gangster. They don't care. I was like, yo, doc, by the way, when I saw you, had COVID, son. He's like, so what, son?
Get in line.
I'm like, bro, I'm gonna come back to see you in 30 days, but I'll make sure I bring a negative COVID test. He's like, I don't care. Just go. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. And by the way, since black dudes, I'm not gonna turn to this guy, but I kind of need to go to the doctor. We never go to the doctor. It's some scary shit. It scared the hell out of me. And but I did it, took the step, scared the hell out of myself, found out everything I need to do, getting it right, going back. And now my doctor's cool, got a new doctor, cusses, everything, younger guy. Me and this Bama text like every day. I text this Bama about everything now. Yo, doc, I don't know. I sneeze twice today.
My knee popped, dog. Check it out.
Yeah. Facts. This Bama's my friend.
That's what's up. Yeah, no, health is a part of the game, man. Can't do nothing. None of this matter if you're not healthy. That health all this go out the window. So I mean, shoot, even when you talking about it, made me like, all right, I got to get back on it. I had my finally had my like smoothie again. My green shake had some spirulina, my sea moss. You know what I mean? I'm back on it today.
Man, listen, I'm trying to tell you. Because it's just worth it hitting the reset, especially if you have a certain age. But even if you're not, I mean, it's still worth it. And I've never really been that guy. And I'm not saying I'll never drink again and I'll never have coffee again. But for now, when I'm hitting the reset, it's resetting. And I've lost 17 pounds in the last 15 days. Yeah, I'm down 17. I still got a little ways to go, but I'm so serious about this, bro. So serious.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir. Reset is in motion, fam. Yes, sir.
Your buddy said he stopped drinking at 1/1/21. Oh, that's what's up.
Got you. Okay.
Drinking is overrated, bro.
That's that resolution. Well, let's not.
I ain't gonna front though. The older I get, the less I find drinking fun. Every so often, like my birthday was cool, but I was still I was low key kind of hurt after that, bro. And I was like, I don't know if I like this as much, right? It's like age. Yeah, and it's like the more I drink, I'm like, I don't really like this much. I don't feel that great. It wasn't worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it gets a little wild. I will say this: I have a high tolerance for everything. So I can get it in with the drinks and with. Listen, I can get it in with everything.
Hey, I used to be like, I don't know, my tolerance for alcohol is terrible. I used to get drink.
Yo, I'm gonna get the air horns for how you used to drink.
Bro, I used to go crazy, dog. I was a drinker. I've calmed down a whole lot, bro.
Yeah, bro. Hey, listen, we used to drink a whole bottle of Jameson every Friday, bro. Every Friday. Yeah, now look at us. 5 years later, like, oh man, they're drinking.
James,
wow,
disgusting.
It's a lot. But yeah, bro, it's worth doing. It's scary, but just do it. You got any questions? Hit me up. Once again, not a doctor, but just somebody going through the motions. And if you got some questions, ask me. I'm here for it.
No, that's
just
real.
DM me. Yeah.
Hey man, I need to hear it. I needed that because, hey man, I ain't gonna front. As healthy as I try to be, I've been slacking, bro. I've been eating all the accidental vegan Oreo stuff. Not Oreo because I ain't chocolate, but like that kind of stuff, like cookies and stuff that's accidental vegan. But I've been going ham, bro.
Yeah, not accidental though.
Yeah, because it's a lot of stuff that's just vegan just because it's not on purpose. It's just like, oh yeah, happens to be.
That's a fact. That is a fact. Man.
Let's see. Have you ever heard of a mix engineer getting a royalty off a project? I recently mixed an album for a very picky artist that's doing well on iTunes.
Yes, but that has to be something that's arranged and they agreed to prior to. Yeah, but yes, that's not uncommon at all. I wouldn't say it's common, but it's not uncommon.
Happens.
Yeah. Usually, a lot of times on bigger projects, like I think like Dre is one of those people that's notorious for that. It does happen. It does happen.
Yeah, make sure you talk. For the future, talk about that up front. Like, all right, this is my rate. This is what's going down. Because now you're a little short now. It's gonna be hard to get that. And I ain't gonna cap. It might be doing well on iTunes, but that back end ain't gonna be as much as you think it is, unless it depends on how well it's doing. But a lot of times it ain't what you think it is. It's been a few times where I've been like, it's been a couple times where I've been like, oh, I didn't expect that. Like, good. But it's been a few times where I've been like, ugh. Wait a minute, where the rest of it at?
What is this?
What's this for? Yeah, so But just for the future,
I got a random topic or just a random thought. Our community always wants to know how to make money or just ways to make money and outside of making beats. I feel like we should talk about that more. Getting royalties, you talked about that and reminded me of it. Getting royalties from songs and records, absolutely amazing. The other day though, and this happens to me quarterly, and I'm like, oh man, I get royalties from companies. Those are also good too.
Oh yeah, you got the product ones. You got the Mr. Wonderful Shark Tank boys.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I got to get into that.
People don't really think about that, but there's companies that I've worked with to help develop products or things that come along with the products, and those do pay on royalties as well. So if you can manage to work out one of those situations, it's it's cool. It's royalties, equipment and hardware. I get some hardware joints, I get some software joints, and I get some sound pack joints that's included with hardware. One I got a double on because I help with the hardware, and then I also have a sound pack in the hardware.
Oh yeah, that's hard,
bruh. And that joint was from a million years ago, and I actually still get royalties from it. So don't sleep on that type of royalty as well.
Oh yeah. Hey, the royalties be coming, man. It might be little, but hey, it's gonna be there.
That is a fact. And I promised somebody in the comments I would address this question. Trizza, definitely you jump in too. So I posted something the other day about I forget who it was. That's trash. But they were talking about sending out packs, and it's cool, it's okay to send out the same beat packs, which I totally agree with, but that's not the point. Somebody in the comments was like, you guys are always talking about sending out packs to who? How do you get these connects to send out these beat packs to people? And I told them, I was like, we'll talk about that on the show on Friday. So I'm gonna keep it very light, and you can just add whatever you want to add to it. But reaching out to people on the internet, listen, the people that they're sending sample packs and beat packs, producers and artists are looking for things. Producers are looking for loops and samples from sample makers. Artists are looking for beats. Just reach out to people in a professional, courteous, non-spammy way, of course. But yeah, reach out to people. Listen, man, I got this. I got some beat. Can I send them? Just however you want to do it. And a lot of times people may be like, yeah, send them through. And that's how you really get these connections. I mean, there are other ways to get it, but that's like the most off the top way. And that's how I've gotten several connections, just reaching out to people over the internet. And that's who you're sending out these packs to. And then the more people you meet, the greater your network is going to grow. And then the more people you meet and the greater your network is going to grow. It's like a snowball effect.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, you said everything, bro. I just think people just need to keep it organic. Like, be real. You know what I mean? Like, talk to people like they real people and just like, yo, what's good, bro? Like, oh, I love your music, bro. Like, engage with that content and then be like, yo, hey, I would love to send you something. Bro, that's all I'm doing, bro. I'm like,
that's it.
The only, I will say the advantage is that I have placements, and I feel like once you get the first ones out the way, it's easier to kind of like finesse your way into the other ones. Because I remember the first one we had was Dipset, right? I used Dipset until all the way from high school until I moved to Atlanta, which was it was, I don't know, whatever. Whenever I moved to Atlanta, bro, I used that same placements. And then when I moved to Atlanta, I got different set of placements that I felt were a little better, like caliber, you know what I mean? Like not before the times, right? And you would start seeing me using those in my credits. And my picture would be like, yo, I love, you know, whoever it was, like, yo, I'm a fan. I like your creativity, like, or whatever you do. Yep. And I would be honest, I would know a lot about that person. I don't want to say I'm like, it sounds crazy, but if I want to know somebody, I'm looking up stuff about it. I'm looking through their Instagram, like I'm researching, like, what is this person about, right? Because I want to have an engaging conversation. I'm not just trying to like spam them. I'm like, I think the difference is certain people go into this game as like a numbers thing of like, I'm just gonna randomly hit everybody. Somebody's gonna hit me back eventually, right? But the issue with it is that it's so mass. It's like spammy, where people can realize that you're doing very spammy stuff. The message feels spammy, right? But if it's very precise and very like you're targeting certain people, like, yo, I want to work with this person, this person, this person, and this person, and I'm gonna keep networking till I get in touch with these 4 people. If you have that kind of mindset, then you in there, because then you can just reach around. If you can't get to that person directly, you can reach the people around that person. You're going to get in that circle somehow. That's how you do it. If you can't get the main person, who's around that? Who's helping them?
Yeah. Who's the homie? Who's the manager? Who's the engineer? Just whatever.
But I think people don't research. Like, bro, I'll know who people in the room are. I'll know who the songwriters are. Bro, and if I don't know who you are, I'm in the same room with you, Googling who you are while we in the room together, so I can talk about certain stuff. I mean, that's just the way I think about it, because it's like, it's serious. That's a part of the business. I'm gonna research if I go to anything else. So as far as networking, I'm gonna research too, just so I can be good at it. You know?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. You nailed it. And if you didn't get anything else out of that, it's the being organic part. Like sending a sentence, yo, bro, let me send you some loops, or let me send you some beats. That's not gonna cut it. You got to be a person. You wouldn't run up to somebody in the street like, yo, let me send you some loops, and then run away. You know what I mean? You wouldn't just throw a flyer at somebody and dip off. You know what I mean? Like, act like you plan on having a conversation with this person. Because doing the spamming like that is just like, I don't even believe you're going to hit me back. Like you said, just hitting everybody. Just hit. Bam. Maybe you hit me back. But like, set it up like you're planning on having an exchange and actually getting to know this person. You know what I mean? So yeah, keep it organic, man. And I think that's pretty good.
I think people, when they think of placements, if they start thinking of it, is that it's the friendship and relationship game rather than make beats and sell them game. I think it go easier, because that's really what it is. It's like, who do you know? Who can you call? Because when this project opens up, who can you get in touch with? Because it's not really about who makes the best R&B beat. It's who makes the best R&B beat that knows how to get it to this person at this time to get a record recorded. That's where, so it's like you got to factor in all that stuff. And if you don't, then it's like you playing the game wrong. You know what I mean? So it's like, so it's like, man, that's why, again, when people say people are Hollywood, it's not that, I mean, it is a fakeness, but it's, people understand that if you're in a certain situation, you're somebody, or you're connected to somebody. So everybody's going to be somewhat nice, because they don't want to burn no bridges. So it's like what you say, a fakeness to it in a way. But I mean, it's part of the game. It's
a little icing on it. Yeah,
it's just, but it's people trying to figure it out. I mean, and it's either you could be mad about it, or you could understand what it is and just be cool about it. The way that you break through that is you be the cool guy of like, yo, what's good, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Really talk to people. Because all the people that I'm cool with, like, we really talk. Like, I really talk to Oracle all the time. I really talk to Diego all the time. Like, these are like my bros. Like, we really like, even if it ain't on music kind of stuff. It's like, if it's on business, life, like, that's how it is. And that's, I think once you start talking to people like that, and like you know,
being
being
real,
cool,
being a person.
Yeah, because people want to be able to hang with you in the studio. You got to be at least cool enough to be in the studio around other people. And I think that's where a lot of people mess up, is that they don't understand that you have to be cool around these artists, because then if you're not, you seem like the weird guy. Nobody wants to be around the guy that's like freaking out because he's around the artist. Even if you do freak out, you got to know how to at least play it cool, where you like, you calm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The two worst people to be are the starstruck person in the studio, or the overconfident, man, I'm telling you, I'm the hardest thing on 2 feet person. Those are the two worst people to be. But yeah, if you could be cool, and also, of course, be great at what you do. Do what you do to the best of your ability. If you cool and people like you, and they like, whenever you walk in the room, they're like, yo, nah, he got that, or she got that fire. They great at whatever it is they do. Now you are valuable. And like I said, when you're cool and you're good at what you do, when you come in, the people that are already cool with you, that respect you, they're immediately going to tell somebody that is equally as I don't want to say equally as important, but like on their status about you with praise. You know what I mean? Don't be like, yeah, no, he good, but you don't really want to work with him, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, he don't never turn into stuff, or you pain in that. Yeah, you don't want to be that person. So yeah, man.
Be the vibe, awesome. Man. Yo, I'm telling you, I got so many opportunities from just being in the, like, yo, I'll be in the club, like, oh, we smoke a hookah, cool, here, I'll pass out the tips, we're gonna pour up the drinks, we're gonna be the vibe guy, right? And then when we go back to the studio, that energy comes back, man. So you just want to be the cool person, man. You just want to guide the, you know, as a producer, you create the vibe. You just want to make sure everything is flowing, everybody's in a good mood, and everything will be smooth.
Be cool, but never compromise your integrity, of course. But yeah, be cool, man. Be cool. Don't compromise your integrity, and be yourself. You want to get people to like you for who you are, because God willing, that's the person that they're going to keep wanting to come back to. So don't be somebody that you're not, because you're going to have to keep being that person that you're not. And guess what? You're not that person. So it's not going to last that long. Yeah. Let's see. Look at chat.
Smoking says it's probably better to be the cool person than talented person. See, well, here's why I don't know if I agree with that, right? Perfect example. To me, Dipset in that Versus were the cool ones, right? But the Lots were more talented. They're more hardworking, right? And that cool doesn't beat the hard work, right? Cool only works when it's like new and fresh. I feel like when it's like it's new, then nothing will top cool. But once I feel like it has like a shelf life, that hard work is like always gonna, you know what I mean? Or talent, you know what I mean? Well, I guess the difference, it shouldn't be talent, it should be hard working. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah. I happen to agree, and that's why I say you really should be both. However, I will say a person that is cool versus a person that people think aren't cool but is talented will probably get more opportunities. But you really want to be both of those. Right. You definitely want to be both of those, because sometimes now when people have the leisure of picking who they want to work with, the cool person is, if as long as you're good enough, they're going to choose you over the talented asshole. However, if they really need to get something done right now and they need the best bass player in the world, and the asshole dude is the best bass player in the world, they might reach out to him. Yeah. But if you're both people, you're at the top of the list every time.
That's facts. I just always want to be the cool. When I say cool, it's just like I guess with
likable cool.
Yeah, that you just want to be that guy where people always want you in the studio. Like I feel like I could pull up, nobody's gonna have an issue with me going to the studio, because I'm not a drama person. I'm not trying to beef with nobody. Me and Oracles talking, I have a short list of people I just cannot stand. Outside of that list, I feel like I get along with pretty much everybody. We vibe, everybody's cool. You know what I mean? So I could pull up most studios, no issues. If they know me, it's gonna be cool. You know what I'm saying? And you want that reputation, and I hope I can keep that up. You know what I mean? That's what I want out of it. It's just like I want to be respected and people to know like it's a good dude, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna increase whatever I'm working on in that part or whatever.
Hey man, for what it's worth, you are a good dude, man. Great dude, man. Super cool.
You know
super cool.
Try to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only on Fridays I turn up and do like all the wild crazy stuff. What's today? Oh, that Friday thing. All right.
Facts. Facts. Dog. Okay. We actually are over time right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Chatty Chads on this joint.
What you got going on?
Oh, yeah, that's right. We do have to do that part of the show. All right. So aside from hooking up this computer over the weekend, man, hit SoundOracle.net. Check out the art of mastering. Shout out to everybody that's been sending in emails that have actually started mastering songs with quality for people and actually making some money, bro.
That's fire. I've been seeing a lot of posts about it.
Listen, people are actually making bread because like we said, and like I've been saying, it's one of the easiest ways to start a revenue stream in this production community. It takes 20 to 30 minutes per song. You can get up $50 more depending per song. People usually get them done in batches. Man, listen, that's $100 an hour or something like that. Like quick, you know what I'm saying? Real quick. It's a no-brainer. It's not hype. And now I'm happy to see that it's actually working for people. And I'd love for it to work for you because outside of being able to make that revenue stream, of course, your music is going to sound 10 times better because now you know how to master it yourself, man. So check out the art of mastering. Go to SoundOracle.net, click on the link. You'll find out more about it. Also, we have payment plans available. So real easy to cop because this should be an opportunity that everyone is afforded. So check it out.
Yes, sir.
What you got, bro?
Man, so I got the newest kits on the producer kit. I got Drill Up, which is the drill sample pack, which has been going crazy. Busy just did a video the other day using it. Man, Wiseman did joint Beats Music, so that's been going crazy. And then the 808 pack. So, bro, my week has been so busy, bro. I haven't turned off. I was just thinking I'm just gonna let the 808 pack run for like maybe another week or two.
Man, people deserve it.
That's been going crazy, bro. Like, so you for $5.99 you get 808s, 808 MIDI, one-shot basses, ebooks, bro. It's a whole bundle of stuff, and it's $5.99, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't go wrong, man. Get some new sounds. So man, check that out. And that's it, man. I'm about to just be turning up, man, trying to work, man. And you know what we've been working on. So that's been the goal. That's all I've been kind of focused on.
Man, let's lock in. We got work. We got work to do, bro.
I got so much work to do. I can't. Y'all know I can't sing.
I don't know. You gotta kill it. Somebody sample that.
That's as best I can do. That's all y'all get.
Listen, man. Appreciate y'all. We actually have super fun this week on the show. And do us a favor, if you really like the show, tell somebody about it. Tell them to tap in with us next week, every Friday, 4:00, or at least watch the replay, man, because we love doing this show and we just want to, get more like-minded people, more people like you guys in here. So that's what it is. And with that being said, man, it's been another episode of UnQuantized Podcast, and we will